morning, gearheads. It's Sunday. I hope you brought your appetite because the chef is in the kitchen. Go to blindmike.net for all cooking tips, sauce descriptions, and Geary family recipes. On today's show, Craigers comes out as an internet chef and bar bouncer in the same video. The Toe had a marathon show and ended much like Michael Scott ended his marathon. Mark Norman is going up against Netflix. Nice to know you, Mark. And finally, D.L. Hughley calls out Rogan and Schulz, and Austin is ablaze. All that and more. Now put on your bib and pull your chair to the table. It's chow time. Here's your host, a man never distracted by ugly plating, Blind Mike Geary.
You know what? I gotta give her credit. She knows exactly where my mind is. Hope you've got an appetite, folks.
My plating was excellent. I don't know what that's
You even stepped on my line. I was going to say, put on your bibs, gang. Nicely done, Electra.
Oh, boy.
I'm excited. I think people are excited to discuss Very Good Chow. We'll get to that in a moment. Thank you, Electra, as well. Thank you, HACKRIDE. Thank you, Craig. But first and foremost, I do want to say, I want to get this out of the way. Thank you, Cardiff Electric. He's live right now. I'm guessing he's gonna send his chat over here and then be like, everyone tell Mike that he's an asshole. So I'm gonna get it ahead of it. Thank you, Cardiff. You're a great guy. Thank you, OJ. Thank you, JT. You're all wonderful. All right. Now that's how I'm gonna start every week, just to eliminate this from my life. Can we move on now?
Angry potato.
Craig is back. Isn't that exciting?
That's right. I feel like I haven't done the show in like a month. I think that's close.
Yeah, and people have been very upset because Craig has decided people don't get audio when he's away. They come to me and they say, Mike, where's the audio for this? And Craig says, fuck you.
Well, if I don't record it, I don't have it.
Well, we got to fix that somehow.
Yeah.
We gotta figure out that system because they all come to me and I'm powerless. I'm like, I don't know. Craig keeps the audio and he decides when you get it. I don't know what to tell you. I'm sorry.
That's right. That's right, everybody.
They're very mean to me when you're gone. And I'm telling you, it's not my fault. Oh, we got blocked with the Whitney thing, huh?
Oh, instantly. Not even a second of that thing living.
Yeah. So if you missed it, on YouTube, you can get, if you're a member on YouTube, go to the posts tab, and it's one of the links we've posted recently, where we broke down Whitney's special jokes. It's a 4-year-old special, but she just posted it up on her YouTube a few months ago. And I thought because she posted it on YouTube, I was like, oh, maybe we're in the clear, but no dice. Immediately, it was Netflix that got it somehow. So I'm stupid. I don't know how any of that shit works. So it got us immediately. But it is available on Patreon if you want to watch us breaking down jokes. Now, I think I mentioned this to you, Craig, but the Warthog did some sleuthing.
Oh, I got some of his transcripts.
So, to the best of his research, the Warthog, head of our research team, for those that don't know, and he did some digging because the Whitney Cummings special that we watched the other day was 37 minutes in runtime. The Netflix version, the version that was released on Netflix, scored on Rotten Tomatoes and everything, says 59 minutes when Craig looked it up.
Yep.
We noticed throughout the hour, there were many cuts. But it felt to me, Craig kept saying, maybe jokes were cut out, maybe big chunks were cut out. And I said, that doesn't seem right to me because the cuts are like mid-word,
mid-sentence, yeah.
Mid-punchline. It doesn't make any sense that she would have eliminated major chunks of the hour. Now, what the Warthog believes happened, and I trust this man, she removed all the ums and uhs and likes and repeating herself and stuff like that. All the crutch words, basically.
Yep. Which apparently happen mid-sentence every time she speaks.
Right. So she eliminated all the crutch words. There's no way, as I said, I think on Devilverse Live the other day, there's a Comedy Central presents worth of ums. That's not possible.
Yeah.
How do you get 22 minutes out of that?
I believe there was an incest joke that was cut too.
There we go.
But it was like 3 lines. It was
22 minutes of incest. Also a video that Craig made that he keeps trying to show me, and I say I'm not interested.
Don't incriminate me.
22 minutes of incest jokes. Is that right?
It was literally like 5 sentences from the
Oh
transcript.
no! Wait. He sent me that.
Yeah.
That was in the special.
Was it?
The brother listening against the door or whatever. We heard that.
You can tell how locked into that I was.
Yeah. Sadly, you can tell how locked into it I was. Like, no, the brother chunk. That was gold.
Like, what other comedian could do a bit in this special? That's all I was thinking.
Yeah, it became the wheels fell off. If you want to go watch it, I've still been doing Whitney Maniscalco in my head.
Yes.
5 days or whatever it's been. So go check it out. It's more. Just listen to how bad my impressions are, I guess is what it became by the end, because we just got it was like a lot of episodes of Quincy that we went through where the episode just became me and Craig doing a totally separate bit that had nothing to do with the show because we were bored by the episode.
I bet if we just watched it straight through with no commentary, they would have left it up.
We're like, what if Monahan is in the mafia? Let's do that.
I think Sam runs this prison.
Yeah, so that's kind of what it became. But if that interests you, that is available on Patreon now. And technically, if you're a YouTube member, you can find it. Go to the posts tab. It's a little more of a pain in the ass to watch, but what can I tell you?
Yeah,
It's the world we live in.
I haven't deleted it yet.
Yeah, Craig will decide to delete it one day, and then you'll be sorry. You'll be sorry for complaining then about no audio.
That's when we'll have to make it free on Patreon for the masses.
I kind of like it. I used to say, hey, these are paying customers. These people pay good money. I don't like that stuff deletes on them. They're paying for that. What else are they paying for? Now I kind of like it that Craig decides you've been bad. You've made too many jokes at my expense. I'm taking things from you.
And that's definitely going to stop today.
I like it. Yeah, so go to blindmike.net. That's where all our links are. And whether your video available on Spotify now, by the way. So whether you listen on Spotify or any other platforms, all those links are there. If you watch live on YouTube, which we are live every Sunday at 10 a.m., as we are right now, you can watch live with us. Comment, all that fun stuff. Isn't it fun to comment and be part of the show?
Isn't it a blast?
Oh, it's a hoot. And what else? I don't know. Send Craig pictures. He'll put them up. That's a new thing now. Send Craig AI images. We'll stop the show and show them to you and go, look at that. Isn't that something?
What?
Oh, that's all the rage now.
Is it? I didn't see that.
Yes. What else? What else can you get at blindmike.net? I guess that's
my Twitter's there.
Oh, well, that's what's really exciting is I can say yet again, go to verygoodshow.org.
Yeah.
Because you're saying, Mike, I go there every week, hoping that something is back up and running. And man, can I tell you who I'm disappointed in?
Who's that?
Number one Very Good Show fan, Justin Trudell, radio silent on this.
I think he's busy.
Too busy for this?
Yeah.
I don't think he's going to be a very good father. If he's skipping out on this type of stuff.
Well, you know what I think? I think he saw the video, and instead of commenting, he immediately went to the grocery store and was like, I got to make this.
Maybe. Okay, if you're wondering what we're talking about, let's get into it. I'm sure you're not wondering. It took America by storm.
Uh-huh.
You might have thought, ooh, you get a notification. Is Very Good Show back? Well, sort of. It's one letter off. Who's ready to have a very good chow?
Not me.
Num, 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 num. Now, can I say this? Craig's worried. we're going to make fun of it. That's a guaranteed disclaimer
for sure.
I do not think this was bad. I think it was a good idea. I think it was well executed. I think you should keep doing them. So listen to that, and then let me say whatever, and don't let it bum you out. All right. Let me tear this thing to shreds. But listen to what I just said, which is true. You should keep doing them. I think it was good.
I'm serious. You know what my favorite thing is? I've seen a lot of comments. People are like, I think Craig's putting on a fake accent. And I'm like, yeah, no shit.
Are you?
When I'm doing the fucking classic Italian music bed and I'm being like, hey, fucking, yeah, of course.
He's trying to get ahead of this. Let's analyze. Guys, we'll decide what Craig is or isn't doing. Because I have a lot of thoughts, and I've been saving up these thoughts for the last 5 days or so. It seemed like it was doing well, but go subscribe to Very Good Show on YouTube at Very Good Show.
Mm-hmm.
Can't believe he got that.
Mm-hmm.
Years and years into YouTube. He has at Very Good Show. And this is the pilot of Very Good Chow. Now let's hear how it starts. I already have thoughts.
Huh?
I already have thoughts because I got a little peek behind the curtain.
Yeah,
you guys don't know this yet.
Yeah,
I know. Craig gave me a little peek behind the curtain, and he said, you know what I did there? He said, you know what I did? I started with the Very Good Show theme song because I wanted people to think Very Good Show was back.
Mm-hmm. It worked.
And then they're like, people are going to lose their minds. And I got to tell you, it did work, Craig. My socks are still wet from the river of squirt that swept New England. Women were sopping.
Hey, this went intercontinental.
This was people lost. Oh my God, honey, I don't have to kill myself now. Very Good Show is back. What? He's in an apron.
People are like, what the fuck? Why is there a 9-minute VGS? And I'm like, you didn't watch it.
I'm sure a lot of people were like, hey, what is this bullshit? I need 2-3 hours of Very Good Show. 9 minutes isn't going to satisfy me.
I hate this so much.
Oh, shit. What's up, f***s? Now I know what you're saying.
Oh, it is Very Good Show.
That's right.
Now, right, the first 2 words I could do an hour on, probably. If you said, Mike, you have to sit here and do an hour on any subject today, it would be the first 2 words of this show.
What was the first word?
Some fags.
How do you know?
Come on. This bad boy returns to the airwaves, and we're all thinking, has he lost his edge? Honey, I know what's gay and retarded again. Very Good Show is back. Finally, I've been having to choose what to call gay and retarded. Which libs are fags? I wasn't certain. But what I'm so interested by, and the reason I could do an hour on this, to start your show with sup fags and bleep it. It seems counterproductive.
I bleeped the whole thing.
Let's hear it again.
Okay. I gotta.
Oh, don't play too much of the intro. I don't want people to get too excited.
Oh shit. What's up, f***s? Now I know what you're saying, Craig. Oh yeah, you got a f***ing apron on, you f***ing queen.
Hold on. Why are they saying that?
Because I'm in my kitchen. This might be a lot of what's in my head. Like, what would I say if I was watching this?
Jesus, that's a terrifying. Oh, there's a man in an apron. Let's gay bash him.
I saw someone said Iron Apron, which might be, less copyrighted than Iron Chef.
Craig Iron Chefacone. Now I know what you're thinking. Who is this? Matthew Shepard with an apron on?
Box Eating Dad says Mike doesn't get it. That's what the VGS chat said.
Oh, we'll get to Box Eating Dad. There's a little message for that scoundrel.
There's a couple. There's two people.
So, hold on.
I will say this wasn't supposed to be released.
Yeah.
And I was just putting it up on the Patreon.
Oh, the network forced you to release this.
Yeah. They were like, hey, we got to...
Craig, this is too good.
We got a 3-show deal.
Yeah. You were worried this was too PG.
No.
This was your vision.
No, I was putting it... I was like, I don't even know if this will come out fine or whatever. So I was like, I'm just going to put it on the Patreon. And then I was like, yeah, fuck it. I released it.
Yeah. Buckle up, world.
So there's a couple jokes that's meant for a very few people.
Oh, it seemed like that. I noticed. So, all right, get ready. We're all homos because we, I don't know, don't get our shirts dirty when we cook, I guess.
PSA Chad says, Blind Mike can't read a room. He'd never last in the VGS chat room.
Oh, I certainly wouldn't. I don't want any part of whatever's going on there. You're right about that.
Will blow your balls off. Follow my lead, and you'll all be box eating dads.
Okay, that's what bugged me.
I bet.
Follow my lead, and you'll all be box eating dads. Which, just as a sentence, like if you before we even get to the egregious use of box eating dad, I guess it's say like your wife's gonna let you eat her out. The mother of your children is going to let you Mauer taco if you make a dish like I make.
First off, not the mother of my children.
You know what I mean. I'm saying it's boxing dad, you see?
Yeah. Second, she's not going to let you. She's going to force you.
Make you.
Yeah.
Oh, so this is
aphrodisiac.
Against your will. That's interesting.
I'm like, I didn't realize it was so good.
Yeah, this is assault.
Yeah.
Require pancetta, onions, lots of garlic, me personally.
Hey, you know Craig's favorite spice? Assault.
You know what's hilarious about that joke, Mike?
What?
I'll have to go try to find it. I said that in the filming of this.
Damn it.
I was salting something. I went, assault. And I kept it up.
Craig having to debase himself. He's not sure if he can do this without calling himself a pedophile.
Well, you wouldn't watch this.
Baby arugula. You know I like that, right, guys?
It took a second.
You know how fucking hard I get. He's got a curse too.
I swear a lot in this.
Yeah, why the bleeps?
I think they're funnier.
You wanted this to go viral.
No, I think they're funnier. I always prefer
the development of cooking shows.
I always preferred South Park with the bleeps than like the movie.
Okay. All right. And that's, let's get back to Gordon Hansey here. That's how all the cooking shows.
I don't like that you've had days to think of these.
Mario Battatteltelli. Those are the only two I could come up with.
He was actually a pedophile, I think, wasn't he?
That's what made it so fun. Yeah. No, I don't know about that. He had some Me Too. I don't think it was. I'm not going to go on record and
allegedly something.
Yeah, we call you that here, not
great Mario Batali.
We don't besmirch Mario Batali.
I like heat, so I got red pepper flakes, but I also got gochujang. It's the hipster food to have now, but for good reason.
And what's the deal with all these fucking hipsters?
Our hipsters.
I like that he's mixing in social commentary. Because I'm some fucking hipster. It's like, are we making you cook this?
Mike, the potatoes have entered the chat, just so you know.
I'm sorry. Thank you, Cardiff. You're the best.
And delicious.
So I was just talking about gochujang, and someone in the chat said gochi young for Craig.
Oh, I didn't even think about foods that we could. That we could make the puns.
Baby arugula.
Busy thing that was on the spot. I was too busy all week thinking of chefs.
If you want to embarrass your lady's ex, be like, this piece of shit didn't do anything for you.
This is a troubling insight into Craig's life.
I don't know, Mike. You don't understand. I'm trying to help the lads.
You know the situation we're all in together, where you want to humiliate.
Yeah,
you want to humiliate your wife's ex.
No, it doesn't have to be
a
like
relatable problem.
It could be girlfriends, whoever.
Sure. Yes.
You want to impress them. You'd be like, "This is why you married me. Is this right here?"
Again, though, maybe it does exist. Like this is kind of what Tommy Pope does. He's just a dumb dago that tells you how to cook. So it's a little Tommy Popish, but the idea that like he's pissed off both at his life and you. he's like, you got this fucking whore at home. We always have to fight off her ex. You guys know what I'm talking about. Like that guy giving you cooking advice, I think this could work.
Marriage counselor and pasta.
Why is he crying while he's mincing?
Oh, I did pause it. It does look like I'm crying in this still frame.
She'll never love you as much as she loved him. I don't know, man. What dish are we making again? What forget?
Huh?
What are we making? I forget.
Rigatoni alla vodka.
Of course. No, I'm sorry. What did you call it?
Rigatoni alla vodka?
Oh, I don't believe that's what it's called later in the program, but we'll see.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, we'll get there. It's a perfect example of obviously you don't fucking talk
We'll see.
Parm, obviously, but I'm not doing that now because this is essentially just a test anyway.
I'm not some fucking hack that's going to cook chicken parm. All right.
Oh no, I am going to be a hack that cooks chicken parm.
But that's once you get big.
Yeah, that's once you like, this needs views.
That'll be like we celebrate 1 million followers by cooking chicken parm. And people are like, finally, I've been wondering how he does it.
I have one camera right now. I will have two, so I'll have the nice, cute, close-in shots that you guys want, but not right this second. But you want to get water boiling?
They're adorable. Spoiler alert. Spoiler.
I want to better look at Craig's cute face while he's doing it.
You don't see my face. You just see the cutting board.
Sure.
Yeah.
What were you going to say? Spoiler alert?
Yeah, spoiler alert. There's another one in the can.
Good.
Yeah.
I'm not kidding. You should put these on TikTok and Instagram.
All right.
People love stupid horse shit. And no,
people love palatable junk.
No, but I am saying like this type of stuff, not 100% of the time, of course, but like this is what Joe Matarese should be doing. You know what I mean? It's something. I give you credit for trying something.
Oh, by the way, this show it's Welcome to Blind Mike Project, brought to you by Very Good Chow.
Very Good Chow is our sponsor today, which someone got me pretty good. They go, we talked about Joe Matarese, how Joe Matarese is like, today's episode is sponsored by my two co-hosts.
Yeah.
And someone got me. They go, hey, Mike, every podcast Luis J. Gomez does is brought to you by Body Brain? And I'm like, don't shut up.
But they're actually selling something anyone can invest.
It is different, but it was funny. I'm like, well, but that's different.
Yeah. Someone in Portland, Oregon can order body armor or whatever. Body Brain. You can't really go to that specific pizza shop in Jersey.
Right. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah. You're not going to fly into Vito's Pizza.
Pasta, I go rigatones. Nothing better than rigatones.
I go rigatone. Now you're going to claim you're playing a character here, like Mr.
I know. I can tell you exactly why I say it that way.
Because you're a filthy dago.
I'm a dirty dago.
Because you want to be you and all the other fucking guineas think you're Tony Soprano.
No, so do you want the real reason?
Please.
Is Impractical Jokers, guilty pleasure of mine. There was one time that Joe was running. He had to run as fast as he could.
You guys have a lot in common. Continue.
No. No.
Go ahead.
But he's running through the grocery store, and like the challenge is he has to run through as fast as he can looking for shit. And he just goes, "Where's the rigatones?" And I thought it was the funniest thing.
So it's an homage
to
the greats.
The great Joe Gatto.
A great man, really.
I should have put Rigatones a la vodka in the title.
Well, salute to you, Joe Gatto. Finally, a proper tribute.
I got a pan. I'm gonna cook right here, but one skillet will be fine. Parmesan Reggiano.
I like a guy who knows so little about the kitchen that he's like, I got a pan. What else?
I know plenty. I know plenty, sir.
Do any of the greats? Does Wolfgang Puck say, I got a pan here? We're gonna do something with that.
Hey, people are gonna cook along with this. You gotta let them know what they need.
Yeah, so that's true. This is for the beginners, essentially, right?
Yeah, I gotta give something to someone who makes a shot-for-shot remake.
What?
I gotta think of something like a T-shirt or some shit for someone who makes like a shot-for-shot remake.
When Craig says I gotta give something to someone, a shiver goes up my spine. Oh no!
You ever heard of it? Graded, fresh. The other shit sucks. Also, what I like to do is
what?
What a bad boy!
Yeah.
This is what you don't get on the other cooking shows. Is a guy just angrily cursing at you. Gay. Shit. Fuck.
Homo.
my garlic because it melts better in the pan. You ever seen Goodfellas? It's true. Essentially make garlic paste.
What a deep cut. I'm not just pretending to be Italian. I watch Goodfellas.
Goodfellas. Classic.
You know what else I've seen? The Godfather. Go ahead, quiz me on it. I know lines from it.
Casino?
This guy's a real Italian.
Just want to do yourself. It tastes better. You don't get the chunks. You don't get the chunks of garlic. You know what I mean? That stuff's terrible. I personally like it, but I know it's not for everyone. You'll be kissing the ladies after. You know what I mean?
Huh?
You just said it was terrible.
Well, most people don't like. I have a weird thing with garlic.
Terrible. It's terrible as I relate to the public. Now, my real thoughts, I love it. Actually.
Exactly. Exactly.
But if you guys don't like it, neither do I.
Exactly.
And I like that this also kind of becomes dating advice. Like if you're looking to bed a fucking broad. If you're looking to take home one of these fucking whores, here's what you do.
Unless you're Chef Lewis, you'll be kissing some dude with that fucking jacket.
You guys know how Chef Lewis is gay? You know the guy that supports this show and has been nothing but good to us? He's a fucking fag.
That's the relationship we have.
Right, guys? Either you don't know him or you know him because he's been a very polite supporter of this show.
He cooked for us.
Well, he's a fucking homo.
When Why Are You Laughing had Mike Harris on it, he cooked for us.
That's ultimately what you did is you gave people that have been clamoring for the return of Mike Harris. They're like, there's no Mike Harris here, but this is something. And I'm glad. Thank you, Craig. That's what you should be saying today. Thank you, Craig.
Yes.
First things first, I like to grate my garlic. Just get a little fucker and just grate them. Get it down to that fucking nub. It's like your grandmother's leg. Leave that.
Is that how you talk, or is this for the show?
Swearing?
Yeah.
Well, I was actually nervous filming this.
I got fucking garlic here, guys.
That's not the tone. I swear a lot.
I'm gonna fucking cut up the fucking garlic. Fuck. All right. We're not making you do this.
I showed this to my wife and she goes, it looks great, sounds great. You swear a lot. I know.
That's what makes it so cool. Women don't get it, man.
You understand how hip I am?
Women are gonna be like, who is this Adonis? They're gonna watch for the sexual element that you've brought. While guys are rolling up, he said fag again. Oh my God, he called them fags. You can't do that in polite society.
I definitely swear a lot.
My chef isn't calling me a fag.
Yeah. You don't like it? Get out of my kitchen. That's what
You're damn right.
Need that. While you're doing this, get your water going. Start boiling it. Now, when you make pasta, you want to salt it. You want it to basically be like the ocean in that pot, or else your pasta's going to stick. And honestly,
the ocean where my mother sailed to get me over here.
It's where Luca Brasi life. It's where Luca Brasi sleeps.
I like that this is for such cooking layman's that we're like, Craig, what's salt? And he's like in the ocean.
No, that's not what I said. You want to salt it so it tastes like ocean water.
Oh, that's appetizing.
When you cook pasta, look it up. Look it up. I'm gonna die on that hill.
I know. When I get a mouthful of ocean water, I'm like,
Well, you don't eat pasta soup with the water in it. No, fine, Mike. Don't salt your water. See how much it sticks. No, I warned you. I warned you to salt it.
Hey, can I tell you something? That's a good angle for the show. Like you take news stories where people choke on their food and die, and you criticize them.
Filet-O-fish. That's a common instruction. Thank you, sir or lady.
Yeah, I fucking told you. I like that. That's a good segment.
You're here. You got a nice pile. Grab your knife. It's pretty fucking easy. Just go through it. You only need to one-hand it, to be completely honest with you. Everyone's like, oh, you fucking don't know what you're doing. But
why is this so aggressive to those of us trying to enjoy the program?
When you do VGS, the chat is very, very mean instantly.
When you do VGS, I like him talking down to me.
Yeah. You don't do it anymore. I can't wait, Mike, to have you on Very Good Chow. It's gonna be awesome.
I'll do when Mike Harris comes. Oh, Very Good Chow.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's interesting. I could do that.
That's what I mean.
But what you're looking for is you can basically make a rectangle with it when it's done. Set that shit aside.
Rectangles are like boxes. They're like squares, but not. I like the idea of Craig over-explaining everything.
Hey, a cheese grater for garlic is unbelievably helpful.
A rectangle is like a long square. Oh.
VGS chat made Mike Harris cry like a baby. They did. That's why he's gone. I blame them, honestly.
What did they do to him? I don't get it.
The last straw was someone, it might have even been Chef Lewis, I don't know, but someone just goes, what's up with Mike's nose? As a nothing, just to get in his head, and boy, did it work.
Typical homo. Chef Lewis.
Because he's like, Mike starts spazzing, and he's like, what do they mean? What's wrong with my nose? And I'm in real time telling him, like, they're just fucking with you. And that was the end.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Mike.
Now it's time for the most annoying part. Excuse me, in my opinion.
Okay. I've thought about this a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And I believe I know how that happened in the editing room. But play that again for 1 second. Go back 1 second. I want to hear that belch that you heard.
When it's done. Set that shit aside. Now it's time for the most annoying part. Excuse me, in my opinion. Grading.
I thought about this a lot. Mm-hmm. And I think I know how this played out in the editing room. And wait till I'm done.
Mm-hmm.
And tell me if I'm correct.
Okay.
So I imagine Craig, when he edits, he's with his assistant Matthew, young twinkish boy, And Craig is dressed. He looks like Paul Schaefer. Like he's got a turtleneck on and those red glasses. And they're in the editing room. And that clip plays where Craig burps. And Matthew says, oh, obviously, take that out real quick. And Craig's looking off in the distance and he says, leave it in. And Matthew goes, no, of course, the good one, boss. Of course, we're not going to do that. That's crazy. It would seem unprofessional. It would seem not like you're preparing the meal, but like you're having a meal with the people. And Craig goes, don't you see? That's just it. That's the show. And Matthew looks down, but almost with a smirk on his face and says, oh my God. That's brilliant. It's like you're the common man. And Craig says, Matthew, now you're getting it. We're making very good chow. Don't you see, Matthew? There's something here where it's not about cooking. It's not about what a good chef I am. It's that people can relate to me. I'm one of them. That's right. I'm belching after a hearty meal, something that's never been done on camera before.
Mike, no notes.
That's how it happened?
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
Okay, good. Because I thought a lot about it, and I said, I feel like I'm nailing it.
Someone said the most annoying part is the host.
Me or you?
No. I said the most annoying part is grating the cheese.
They're like, this actually is a good meal. If we could just get this angry guy to stop calling us gay.
The most annoying part. Welcome to Cooking with Craigers. Grating personality and cheese.
Yeah. I would like Craig to make I don't know, chicken and waffles and see what the first 2 words he uses are. Stop. What did he bleep?
Parm. This one, I don't really have an exact measurement to tell you. Kind of just do what you want. Like, oh, that's a nice pile. Here's your parm. Set that shit aside. All right, oil in the pan. Not too much, because I'm putting in pancetta. Now, pancetta is very fatty, so don't need much oil. Pancetta, let's go right in. You want to break that up? What the f*** is that piece? It's disgusting.
That is what makes it, I gotta say. It's what breaks up the monotony, is that all of a sudden he'll just go, fuck this. You're like, whoa, where did that come from?
It wasn't that much, fuckhead. Someone's like 1,200 calories of oil. Not too much.
It's not too much. This is only a 3,000 calorie meal I'm preparing here.
Fucking gross. I really wish I had that second camera for you guys. You'd be like, oh my God. You know, I thought this video was fucking stupid, but now that I can see what's in the pan, it's fucking awesome.
Now I'm going to come because Craig's entertaining me so much.
See, I'm self-aware.
Now I'm going to shoot my load because Craig's doing so good with these 2 cameras.
As you can see, I'm burning it. So I'm not used to this fucking thing. Get it pretty well crispy in with the onions. 1 medium onion. I always, when I'm lazy, which is often, I buy a pre-diced one. Sue me, I don't fucking care. Now you want to sweat these
now, what would the lawsuit be, might I ask? This man has bought pre-diced onions. There are a lot of frivolous lawsuits going around in our community here, but I don't know what kind of case they would have. I think there's a lot worse you've done. Put it that way.
I know we're not doing super chats yet, but I'm reading this one because it made me laugh. Colostomy Stephen Craig didn't realize there was a name change. $2. Gay Fieri.
Yeah, I thought about that. It doesn't. It's more like gay bashing Fieri. This guy hates gays. No pole smokers in my kitchen.
Oh, I get this question too. Why am I using this guy calls it the hobo burner on my island? Because I couldn't film where my oven is. It's in the corner. So I had to buy that so I could still make this.
I like that. I like the limitations of this.
My kitchen's tiny.
You just want the water to get out of them so they don't have that, terrible bite. But once you get the water down, you get it out, that sizzle you hear is usually the water contents, whatever you're cooking.
Or it's your wife fucking yammering in your ear, right, fellas? I guess. Just tell me how to make the fucking rigatoni, will you? Stop being cute.
I just realized that's Craig. Wow.
They just thought it was some cool guy we found on the internet.
These, you just need to soften them. Ooh, that smells good. I'm most looking forward to seeing.
I want Southern Craig instead. Oh,
I'll do some cowboy dip or something.
Howdy, y'all. Howdy, fags. It's always fags. It's a good greeting.
Like I said, I don't know what I said. It was bleeped out. You can't tell.
Forgot. I can tell you right now, it's gonna be basil. I definitely didn't get basil, but whatever. Overrated. All right, next.
I like that. This is what I mean. This is where it has. I don't know if that exists, where it's a guy you're watching this cooking show, and like 8 minutes you've invested 8 minutes of time, and the guy goes, "I don't have one of the fucking ingredients, but it's gay anyways, so who cares?" I think that is your lane.
I don't know if you can see this right now, but you can see getting a little translucent, some nice color. Smells unbelievable. It's about to get better. Grab that block of garlic paste I made. Yeah, you see?
By the way, I think people are asking, you said, oh, people think I'm putting on an accent. No shit. Like referring to the Italian that you're doing?
Yeah.
I think they mean that, your Boston accent, which is you.
It comes out a lot more when I'm drunk, nervous, or mad.
This is what I mean. When people criticize like The Departed or whatever, any Boston movie,
yeah,
people around here go like, "Oh, the accents are terrible. Who talks like that?" Listen to Craig. Like, no, not every person talks like that, but it does exist.
It comes out when I'm uncomfortable.
Yeah, that's Martin Sheen's character was just uncomfortable in The Departed.
I'm not going like firefighting queers. My computer went all kablooey on me.
Say microprocessors.
Microprocessors.
Yeah, see?
Throw that in, mix it around for about a minute. You don't want to burn the garlic at all. I'm telling you guys, you want to get laid, this is the move. If you want to disguise your fatness, like, oh, I cooked it for you. Meanwhile, you're in the corner shoveling in your fucking fat face like I am. Next.
Now, I want to know, you want to get laid, here's the move. What is the situation where you're like, I've made rigatoni alla vodka.
Rigatoni.
Now suck my dick. Is it right before, or is it when she's got a belly full of pasta that you're like, all right, now you owe me. Get over here.
Mike, this is called peacocking in the kitchen.
You want to get your fucking prick sucked.
That's right.
Tomato paste. 6-ounce can. I'll probably use 3 or 4. But next, the secret sauce, the gochujang. I use probably about 3 tablespoons.
Did you say that correctly?
Gochujang?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I couldn't tell if you. I don't know the word, so I couldn't tell if you just muttered through it.
No, that's it.
Gochujang.
It's Asian. It's Asian.
Oh, and you know what I think of them.
You can't tell the guineas. Don't tell them my poison to this sauce. So yeah, it's not traditional.
Sup.
You're really good at imitating Very Good Chow.
Thank you.
This is gonna bring the heat up quite a bit. So you better be ready for it. Now, just mix that all in. That smells.
That stuff is very hot. So.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Is that the Very Good Chow chef chiming in?
Yeah. This is the director's cut.
I almost burned my hand. Thank you. That's, like I'm gonna touch it. Craig popped in. That's very hot, guys.
Not the fucking pan. I'm talking about the gochujang.
Ooh, good.
Guys, fire, it hurts.
Fucking unreal. I've said that a bunch, but it does. I mean, fucking look at that. Ooh-wee. Nice and fried. 2-3 minutes. Spread it out just a little bit for this next part. For my next trick, vodka for the vodka sauce. Half cup.
We're making dumplings today, and you know who eats dumplings? Fucking. Welcome to Very Good Chow.
I hate this so much.
Dump that shit right in there. Just get everything kind of mixed. No, you're not gonna get fucking wasted eating this. The alcohol.
Am I gonna get drunk?
You burn the alcohol off.
I hope I don't. I always hated that in like shows and movies where there's like someone's an alcoholic and they get sober and then they have a piece of like rum cake or something and they're like, hey, fuck. I don't know if it works like that.
Off. Well, guys, this is why this is a test. I'm fucking. So I just put. I don't even know.
I don't know if I explained it well enough. I did not film that last section. This is me realizing.
You get it, guys.
Get it?
That's like in Breaking Bad, they say there's a specific part of Walter White's meth formula that they don't give out because they didn't want like copycats. That's kind of what Craig is doing, is he doesn't really want anyone to make as good a rigatoni alla vodka as him, so he left out a major step.
Yeah, it was the crushed tomatoes and the heavy cream.
People would be so bloated from eating nothing but rigatoni alla vodka that he couldn't give out the full recipe.
Not gonna get wasted. Forget about it.
Now, seriously, guys, I don't want you to drive after eating rigatoni alla vodka.
At this point, I'll have to look and see what I didn't record. Cup and a half. I know the vodka got in. I showed the canned tomatoes. I hope.
Did
It
not.
was just a can, 28 ounce crushed tomatoes. You can do that.
I did not. It wasn't there.
I showed all the most important shit, I'm guessing.
Want if that's not in, who fucking knows?
Poor bastard watched this video and is just eating dry, like buttered noodles.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. This is how he said to make it.
And then use a cup and a half of heavy cream. I'm so fucking stupid. That's what it looks like. This is just a test.
If I have a note, you're not stupid. We're stupid. I think that's your lane.
You guys are stupid for.
I think you got to say you think I'm doing a bad job. You're fucking retarded. That's what you got. That's this character's lane. I think
that's probably what I called myself, but we won't know because it's
whatever you're saying to yourself. Say to us. Throw that at us. Use your insecurity to the character's advantage. You see.
I think I need to hire Colostomy Stephen Cunt because unbelievable commentary. He has another one. Hickory dickory dock. Time for some chicken stock. Oh.
You just do dice.
That's very
Might as
funny.
well.
That's very funny. Almost done.
All right. Anyway. Salt. Need some salt.
Yeah. The Warthog texted me and said that he's had that sound rattling around his head for days.
What?
You licking your fingers or licking your whatever you're doing right there.
You smacking my lips together.
Yeah.
Which you don't want to overdo because the next step. I can't believe I didn't record that. I'm so dumb. This is why you do a test run, guys. Welcome to the pilot of Very Good Chow.
Oh, he said it!
Throw right in.
Wow. I wish it flew into the Pentagon, this pilot.
Trying to get an eyeball for it. Yeah, it. Mix it through till it's melted. How lucky is my wife? Seriously. Oh,
You're damn straight.
got a squirter. Got a squirter. I get about 2 teaspoons.
Right, guys? Right, guys? You know how fucking broads do.
That's exactly right.
Spoons of cold cubed butter. Throw it in, mix it through, gives it that nice glossy look. Let's give this a fucking taste. A little bit of pepper, but that's good. Taste. Money. That's so fucking good. Pasta's done. How about
I'm an
that?
awesome guy.
I am so good at this.
Look at how fucking cool I am, everyone.
I hope there's enough room for this.
Now I'm going to go plow my wife because she's so excited about the rigatoni. Rigatones, I'm sorry.
Thank you.
And always keep pasta water in case it is too thick. If I was in a working kitchen, I would be flinging this shit all over the place. But it's my kitchen, so I'm gonna respect it.
Craig made himself laugh on that one.
Oh, it's just getting on me at this point.
Now Craig's being sexy. Ooh, I'm all covered in goo. I'm all covered in goo, fellas.
Covered in orange sauce.
Ooh, what do you want to do to me now? Now that I'm all wet.
Yeah, it's fucking good still. Rigatoni alla vodka. I mean, fucking look at that. Ooh.
I tell you,
B-roll, don't you think? Fucking nailed it.
I tell you, you won't pause now because he wants people to look at the rigatoni.
No, I want it to just be over. Now it is.
It's over.
Yes.
I'll tell you, the skirt said rigatoni looks pretty good.
Thank you. I just didn't have parsley to make it look even better.
I didn't have the fuck. No, you gotta go. I don't need fucking parsley. Parsley's for fags. That's what you gotta do. You gotta stay in. You can't be a nice guy. This character has to be something different.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah. I don't need fucking parsley unless I like slurping noodles, if you know what I mean.
I was wearing pants. I wasn't wearing pants. I was wearing shorts. Yeah. Someone's
You should do Winnie the Pooh. No bottoms.
just
Turn people on.
I have to stay facing the cameras to teach my technique.
But you let a little leg show. Oops.
Oh, did you see my calves?
Oh, and now I'm all wet with sauce. Kidding. That was fun. And I knew we'd have fun doing that. But I will say again, I'll sandwich this. Keep doing them. I genuinely think it's good.
Well, I got one in the can and another I'm doing today, I think.
Well, go subscribe. You won't get to watch all of them here. Go subscribe to Very Good Show.
Fucking God.
And can I say the other? I'm glad that went well, because I will say the other thing. Keep this in mind later. Craig just did with what any fucking lol. This is how you know Craig is in like one of these guys, where like the problem that John or Opie or Aaron, who we'll talk about later, or any of these people that constantly get mocked on the internet, if they did that, if they sat through a mocking and played along with it, played with, you know what I mean? Like joked around, whatever, it's done. It's over. It's not that big a deal.
What do you mean I'm talking funny?
That's what I mean. Yeah, right. If Craig was like, oh, bullshit, Mike. Like you couldn't do that. I'd like to see you make rigatoni. It's like, oh, okay. This guy's a little sensitive.
So did you go to the skirt and you're like, I need you to be honest. Does this look terrible?
No, she heard me giggling.
Oh, good.
Said, what are you laughing at? And I said, what's up, fags?
You should try to make it. Film it.
I should try. There's no way. It would be a disaster.
That's why it'd be fun.
I will. Maybe I'll do one with you someday.
Yeah.
Once this takes off, I want eyeballs on me.
Yeah, tell me what you want to eat, and I'll fucking make it, Mike.
I said this. This will never see the light of day now, so I have to make the joke again. I said this when we did the Whitney Cummings stream. My goal with that, we can't do it now, unfortunately, because Whitney struck us. People of Netflix struck us. But my goal was to eventually release that as a bonus episode, or not like a week we're off or whatever. We released that as an episode, and I said by the time it comes out, my fear is that people are going to be like, "Wait a minute, the Very Good Chow guy was on this show." Is that Very Good Chow Craig? What's he doing on? How did Mike get him?
There might be a way to actually release that if I put like a still frame over the video, possibly.
Yeah, I don't know if it's worth it though.
No, because a lot of, at least what I would talk about is her being winded. You wouldn't understand why.
I don't understand why, to be fair. I guess you'd just be getting my experience with it if we did it that way.
That's true. Watch this, like Mike.
She was so out of breath. It was crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah. Well, go check out Very Good Chow. Go subscribe. Very good show.
That's right.
And I, again, recommend put it on Instagram or TikTok or something.
We got
explode.
We got several super chats.
Well, let's hear them, for God's sake.
Colostomy Stephen Cunt or Craig. I haven't been this excited to see Craig since I was wandering around a Scott Stapp concert alone with the VGS balloon.
Yeah,
I forgot about that.
Of course you did.
Yeah,
and then the good fans that paid to go.
Flatbush Tommy, member for 19 months. 19 months, the way Craig likes them.
What a specific kink.
Adam M, $4.99. Craigophiles stand up.
Mm-hmm.
Don Fried Chicken, $4.99. Crazy how Craig has a lifetime Chuck E. Cheese membership card.
You know, I saw there's a Chuck E. Cheese in Massachusetts, I guess. I never thought that. We were talking about this on BTH not long ago. And because it came up, the skirt meant, hey, there's a Chuck E. Cheese over there. Go ahead.
I should shut there. I brought my son there once. I know exactly where it is.
Mm-hmm. My son.
Yeah.
This is Matthew. He edits my videos. He's my son.
Colostomy Stephen Craig, $4.99. Hey, it's Capicola Capo. Craig Iron Apron Aconi. He don't take no guff.
He certainly doesn't. That's what I'm telling you. You can't go, I fucking suck at this. I'm an asshole. Go, you fucking suck for thinking I should do this right. Fuck you for thinking I should have all the ingredients.
Yeah, the accent's not in the next one because I'm making a French dessert.
Oh,
yeah, I should have done that.
Oh, what's up, fags? I can't do accents, but you get the idea.
All right, Tom Myers, member for 10 months.
Hey.
Happy Sunday, gents. Have a great show. Also, ... incoming. Tom Myers give the One Blind Mike Project membership.
Oh, thank you, Tom. I like the Tom's like, look out, everyone.
Get ready.
Thank you, Tom. That's very nice. Thank you to all you folks who have subscribed and super chat and all that. Thank you.
Colostomy Stephen Craig, $4.99. I broke my ankle sprinting down the stairs to tell my family about Very Good Chow.
It's back. It's back. It's back. Well, what I liked is the excitement of the intro. And then when you see it's, you're like, no! I thought Matt and Tim were back.
Colostomy Stephen Craig, how much money have you fucking donated, sir?
Sir, save your money. We appreciate it, but thank
you. Craig, fresh off a whaling ship with that outfit.
Is that right?
Well, I had a black shirt on and a black apron, so I looked. Someone said I looked like Border Patrol.
Well, you wish.
Which is funny. Cardiff Electric, $2.79. Baby carrots, dum dum.
Is that better than what's wrong with what I said?
I thought baby arugula was funny.
Thank you.
Yeah. I feel like
I don't understand. Why does that make me dumb that I used a different food?
I don't know. I thought baby arugula was funny because you know, no offense, Cardiff, please don't take offense to what I'm about to say.
Go ahead.
Baby carrots is kind of like where your brain goes to, you know? That's the joke.
It does. It's hack.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we'll hash this out on BTH tomorrow night.
I'm not going to read this name because I know I'll have a dyslexic moment and read the wrong thing. So I'm not going to.
You got to read, guys. The guy's paying good money here.
His name's NATEHIGGERS.
I know what Craig wants his name to be.
No. Cardiff sent me, you condescending blind ass.
That feels harsh.
Yeah. Mikey grab bags, $10. Donation for an adult-sized cutting board. Was that cutting board not big enough? It's like 3 feet by 2 feet. It's huge.
Come on, kids.
Come on now. It's a big cutting board.
Who wants to get horny making rigatoni alla vodka?
Jennereg K, $7. Send this to the Duke of Donations, Trapper Keeper. What are your next 2 things Craig does after meeting a girl at the bus stop, Trapper Keeper?
All right.
Okay, I was like,
I don't so many more of these.
8 more.
Jesus Christ. All right.
Colostomy Stephen Craig, $4.99. Next episode should feature an easy bake oven for Craig's real target audience.
Good stuff.
No.
I like that idea.
John Mita Perel, $2.
I assume not the real one, but all right.
I preferred this slop when Pete Shepard did it.
Well, maybe it is John Mita Perel. Otherwise, it's a very strange reference to make. But interesting.
Adam M, $4.99. Craig already has another wife. I'm sure it'll work out just fine. It will.
He's not only will it work out fine for him, he's teaching all of you to make it work fine.
I'm teaching you how.
Teaching you how to get them fucking dripping wet.
Dang Lizard, £5. The lawsuit would be about the kids in Craig's basement that dice the onions for him.
He's got workers. Because we all think, how does he never dices the onions on camera? Why is that?
Little boy Blue, he needed Craig's money. Oh. All right. And last one, John Mita Perel, $2. Craig's a real phantom Gorgay.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Eddie Andelman. Did he die?
The problem is, I've never thought of Craig as a homosexual pedophile.
Well, I appreciate that.
You got it, buddy. No one's accused him of not being straight as an arrow. You know? The people that found him at the bus stop, it was not an all boys school, you know?
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
All right. Let's move on. Can we get to some serious business now?
Yeah.
Finally.
Speaking of Netflix,
let's start the show, shall we?
Yeah, that was a bonus episode.
All right. I want to talk about this. I think, is Normand lying about this?
I have no idea.
So it's either a great moment for Mark Normand or a very weird one. And I can't quite make heads or tails of it. I think some people already have their opinions based on Mark Normand's track record. He's been known to tell a tall tale at times, exaggerate a little bit. But why would he say this on air if it didn't happen? This could jeopardize a lot of opportunities for him. So I found this very interesting when I was listening to Tuesdays with Stories this week. Mark Normand's special came out last week, 10 days ago, whatever it was. St. Patty's Day, it came out. I'm stalling because I'm trying to think of the name. None Too Pleased, it's called on Netflix. And this is what he said about a meeting he had with Netflix before it got released.
So I go, oh, no problem. I like this joke. I like this joke. I like this joke. And I said, great. They come back in a week. They go, we got to do a conference call. And I go, oh, that's not good. I hate a conference call. There's 18 Jews on there with a speakerphone and my Jews. And they go, well, yeah, we got some bad news there. We reviewed the special again. we'd like to take out the Muslim joke. I got a big joke about Muslims. And I go, oh, why? And they go, well, last time a comic did a Muslim joke, we got bomb threats, we got death threats. They said they were going to kill us. They ruined the whole studio, blow the place up to smithereens. So we'd like to not use the Muslim joke.
Smithereens.
And I go, well, I like the joke. It kills. It's a hot joke. And, no one touches mud.
Yeah, so he has a Muslim joke in there, and he wanted to put it out on social media, which, by the way, that is the type of shit that would go viral potentially. And I kind of thought Netflix was at a time where it's like they don't really give a shit. You know what I mean? Like, what's really going to happen? They talk about Mark Norman's special for a month, so more people watch it than would have. I thought we all kind of learned that lesson. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, Mark, first of all, my only problem with Mark Norman's special is like it relied too much on puns and wordplay that he's been doing on podcasts for a year, So no one's gonna be like, no one. There's nothing on there that's gonna be like, oh, he's a fucking racist, Like there's nothing real that's gonna come out of that. So it is. I was surprised that Netflix gave him that kind of pushback. So Norman retaliates with something that either he's lying about, which would be weird for his career, or I guess good for him for calling out Netflix on their bullshit. This is the kind of stuff we wished was happening 10 years ago when people were actually getting like canceled for things.
This is incredible if it's true.
Yeah.
But they're like, we want to take out the Muslim joke. And they're very
the whole special, not just the clip.
Well, that's what I thought. So I was like, I've got to fight for the joke here, folks. You approved it. Now you're going back. And they're like, well, okay, we'll keep it in the hour, but we got to get it off socials. And I said, why? What's the difference? And they go, well, socials is where all the shit starts.
Right.
You go put shit on the internet, that's where the fire fucking
gets
kicks
pulled,
up.
yeah.
The pile on, the retweets, the sharing. You can't comment on a TV screen,
Right.
So they're like, well, we got to take it off. So that's a no-brainer. And I was like, okay. I don't love it, but okay, I will take it off on one condition. And they said, all right, what do you want to hear? What do you want? And I go, I want you to admit on this call that there are dangerous people.
Oh, jeez.
And they were like,
very funny. I don't know if that's true. I don't know if Norman is even on these calls. You know what I mean? Like, are they talking to Mark Norman about this, or are they talking to his agent and manager?
I don't think he's like, Dave Chappelle.
Right. Like, are they having a conference call with Mark Norman, or are they just working out with his people? But here's what's weird. Would Norman lie about this? Because all it's doing is jeopardizing his future at Netflix. They did do something very funny. I don't think it's in either of the clips we have. Because they just happened like outside of the real meat of the conversation. But every time he said Netflix, they bleep it and replace it with him saying Hulu. Which is very funny. So he was actually, I apologize. I put Netflix in the title. He was talking about Hulu. My mistake.
No, what are you, crazy? And I'm like, you got to admit it, or I'm keeping it, or I'm posting it.
Wow.
And they were like, I'm half joking, but they were like, you could hear like a in the back, like a horse was walking through. And I was like, that's all I need. And they go, well, we're not going to do that. And I'm like, why not? They go, well, that's offensive. And I go, that's what the call is. You're calling about this, and I just need you to say it out loud. You know me. I need acknowledgement, Jerry.
I like acknowledgement. Everyone wants acknowledgement.
But it's kind of a microcosm of the whole thing of like, you can say, hey, I love this group, but then you don't live near them. Right. We're all talk. We're all signaling. We're all virtuous, but you don't actually act that way.
Right.
And I think this is a perfect example of that. Hey, we're scared. Hey, we don't get head bowed. We're nervous. Okay, well, why are you nervous? Well, you come on, shut up.
Right.
So that's what I was getting at. So they admitted it. Hey,
fun way to end. So he says they admitted it, which we'll get to the Netflix's response to that. But like, if Norman is being serious, good for him, because before people take this out of context, it's not Norman saying like, oh, they're a dangerous people or stereotyping or anything like that. Mark Norman told a joke, a Muslim joke in his special, that Netflix was afraid of the response it would get. And Mark is basically saying, well, then you have to admit why you're actually afraid. You can't do this thing where I take it down because you're saying I have to take it down because we should all be afraid of the response. But either admit what you're afraid of or there's no reason to take it down. You know what I mean? So it actually is, if that happened, it's a brilliant response by Mark and how it should always be handled, you know?
Right. And you want the Hollywood Reporter?
Yeah. So a Netflix, a source close to Netflix responded or something. This is the other thing. I don't know if I should believe this either, but
yeah, I think they're just, trying to boost the special.
Right. By the way, genius. A shitty tactic, but genius to have Mark Norman fight Netflix as the special is released. If that's all a tactic, it's pretty smart.
Netflix source disputes Mark Norman's claim. Exec called Muslims dangerous people. The comic claims the streamer insisted he not share a joke online over death threat concerns, but insiders say elements of Norman's tale are not true, not correct, completely false.
Which Norman is a liar. I say that with love, but I think the last time we talked about Mark Norman is because he kept saying he went to LSU.
Yes,
and then on Tuesdays was like, yeah, I never really went, but he just kept saying it for some reason.
I think he was just, didn't it turn out he was just a fan of the football team when
No, he lived there. Like he lived on someone's couch who went to LSU. So he was like, yeah, I went to LSU.
Oh, so technically.
Yeah. But yeah, very strange story. Like I don't know what to make of it. I found it interesting to talk about, but I don't know that I even really have a take because I don't know what to believe.
I'm gonna skip the part that we just watched. But a Netflix source strongly denies most components of Norman's story. The kernel of truth, the source said, is we advise him that we're a global company and to be careful with the clips and jokes he used to promote the special on his own social channels. Now, the fact that that's basically exactly what he said.
Yeah, that's almost them admitting it, where it's like, yeah, we had this call with him where we said, don't post that joke,
That quote is them admitting they're dangerous people.
Right. So my guess is that maybe that's the Larry David version of Norman, where that's what he wanted to say,
Yeah.
He wanted, well, then you have to admit because I think in his mind, they are sort of admitting that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
By saying, hey, if you post that, it's going to be dangerous. Like that's what they're admitting. So the fact that they caved and allowed him to post it, that's them admitting it or whatever. Like whatever he means by that. I'd be curious if he ever responds because I'd like a clarification. But good for Norman standing up against censorship.
The source says the idea that Netflix executive would portray Muslims as a dangerous threat on a conference call, let alone verbally agree with Norman that they're dangerous people, is not true, not correct, completely false. What's more, the source says Norman wasn't even on the call, only his reps.
So that's what I thought. Right? I was like, why would Norman be on the call?
Why would he say he was if he wasn't?
So here's the other thing. Like, yeah, I saw people on like the Tuesdays with Stories Reddit going, oh, Norman lied. Big surprise. Like he lies, he exaggerates. So, he's kind of known for that. The problem with this is like, it could fuck up his relationship with Netflix.
It probably did already.
I would think, right?
Yeah.
Unless it's a plan they both have. But like, I don't know. Maybe it was a calculated move where he's like, I don't need Netflix anymore. I got 2 specials on there. That's all I needed.
I think his specials would do good on YouTube, but not Netflix well.
Yeah. I don't know.
Like there's some people that Netflix would want that if they chose to go YouTube, they'd probably make more money.
Did you watch his special by any chance?
Not yet, no.
I reviewed it on Patreon, and I did not give it a grade because I was like, I think I got to watch it again or something. Like, it's one of those where, and this is the issue.
That's not good because you're typically.
I'm a Norman fan.
Yeah.
But I had the exact same issue with his last special where I couldn't really put a grade on it because the problem I have with Norman's material is like there's a lot of puns and wordplay and shit that he throws out on podcasts all the time. So when it's in the context of a podcast, you're like, holy shit, he just came up with that. in a special, then when he repeats it again, you're like, oh, that was a thing he was doing. I've already heard him do this. Like, it doesn't play as well, you know?
Right. Like, because you almost can remember him saying that, and then he says it.
So I'm like, oh, I heard him do that. Like, the element of surprise is gone, you know? So I had a hard time with it. But I've seen it get mixed. People like really love it. And then I think other people have had kind of my opinion where it's not even his fault, because stand-up and podcasting shouldn't necessarily be the pair that they've become, you know?
Right.
It's just that the amount of hours I've listened to Norman on podcasts and the amount of material he works out, inevitably I'm going to be like, oh yeah, I've heard him do that before. So it took away from the special a little bit.
Where would you like to go now?
Let's talk about real podcast drama. It's funny. It's nice because I was like, oh, we get to talk about this again, even though it's just the same shit Mark Maron was doing and Anthony Jeselnik. Although I feel like DL Hughley is coming from a more legitimate place. You know what I mean? Like, for whatever reason, when DL did this, and I'll disagree with him on some stuff. I'm sure Craig really will, but like, it doesn't feel like it came from the place of bitterness that Maron was coming from. But some of his claims are even more egregious than Maron was making. So DL Hughley decided to hop on the Joe Rogan train and talk about the Austin comedy scene and what horrors it's done to the world. And let's get into it.
We are now is an interesting place for us, but it's also very familiar. I think if we're being honest, people in America know that this isn't what they signed up for. This isn't the thing that they thought they were going to get. And I literally, and we talk about this all the time, I so blame, because there's a lot of blame to go around, but the people who, listen, if you made your vote and you're sticking.
Can you hear that buzzing?
It's the podcast.
I know that.
It was on that when I clipped it, yeah.
How do you not hear that?
It's surprising, too, because when I heard that and I was like, oh, maybe this is just a shitty podcast. It does very well. Like, his podcast is doing well. So I don't know why they have that weird audio issue, but
or at least not catch it or get rid of it. I don't know. It's very weird.
And you understand, but it's the people who were so integral and helping to destroy democracy who are pretending like as if they didn't know what they were doing. Like those podcast bros, I think they have a lot of blood on their hands. I think that they are complicit in destroying democracy because it's one of three things. Either you thought it would go better, either that.
Well, hold on.
Or
that could be. What's wrong with that?
Saying podcasters have fucking blood on their hands?
No. I'm saying what's wrong? Like if they thought it would go better, like if they had Donald Trump on and thought he would be a better president than he's been for the last year or whatever, well, why would that be a bad thing? That's what I really don't get. Is like, why didn't Joe Rogan predict that we'd be on the precipice of war with Iran? I don't know. Was he supposed to?
Been talking about doing this for 47 years.
I don't get the idea that these guys. So here's the thing the issue I have with DL Hughley's point and Mark Maron and all of this. Fluff interviews, if you want to call it that, if you want to say what Joe Rogan and Andrew Schulz and Theo Vaughn and all these guys did, if you want to say really what it was, that the crime that they committed was giving Donald Trump a softball interview. That has been happening since through the course of media. Like, presidents have done interviews with newspapers, radio stations, TVs, morning TV, plenty of horseshit shows that just go, tell me, Mr. President, what's your favorite breed of dog?
No, Mike, I think
whatever dumb shit, and no one has been like, you, Matt Lauer, or whoever the fuck, you ruined America by not grilling the president. I don't understand that logic, that brought down the country, Joe Rogan not holding Trump's feet to the fire.
Everyone wants to hard-hitting interviews like Obama on WTF. That's what they want.
Well, that's exactly what I thought of. Where, like, did Maron fucking get in Obama's face about drone strikes or any, like, the economy or anything? And by the way, he shouldn't have. You know what I mean?
Here's another fact people don't like. Obama's deported more people than Trump has. Obama also bombed 7 countries without congressional approval. Trump did 1.
But my point is, Marin shouldn't have asked him about that if he didn't want to. If he wanted to, he should have.
Right.
And if Marin's a guy who says Joe Rogan should have asked all that, then Marin should have. But DL Hughley is a big enough voice that try and talk to the president or try and talk to the next. If it's not Trump, try and talk to JD Vance or whoever's running and try and talk to these people. You're famous. You're one of the original kings of comedy.
That's
like
right.
just try and talk to one of these people. I don't get this idea that they should have fucking grilled them. And the problem now, the reason like DL Hughley and Marin and these guys get support is because people are time after time, people are like, they're right. Rogan sucks at comedy. And it's like, that's not the argument. If you think Joe Rogan's a bad comedian, go ahead and think that. The argument here that DL Hughley is portraying is that he's ruined the country. And that's where people have to take a step back and fucking relax. Podcasts they have influence. They're not that influential. I listened to Trump on Rogan and I listened to Trump on Theo Vaughn. Frankly,
terrible interviews, to be honest.
Yeah, but I didn't think, boy, this is a mediocre interview. I bet it's going to ruin the nation.
Well, Rogan tried to have like a cool interview, and he was like, "What was it like walking into like Lincoln's bedroom for the first time?" And Trump was like, "Yeah, really, really great. You know, I'm president." It's like, no, answer that question. I want to know.
And Theo Vaughn, like the most interesting thing out of the Theo Vaughn interview was like that Trump didn't know what cocaine was. He's like, that stuff gets you up, right? You get excited on cocaine. Like, does he not know what that does? But there was like, that's all it had. No one was like, oh my God, I have to vote for this man. He's our leader now. What happened was Trump going on those podcasts made him seem somewhat human. You know what I mean? You're like, oh, he's a guy, you know?
Yeah.
Kamala chose not to do that.
Alex,
by the way, that's not the only thing that factored into the votes. Now, we people have clung on to this narrative now that like Trump only won because he did Flagrant this past weekend and JRE.
Right.
Like I listened to JD Vance on Rogan too, and I bring that up because I came out of that liking JD. I didn't have an opinion on JD Vance, and I was like, he seems all right. After listening to that, I was like, he seems like an interesting guy. Now, what I did with that information was nothing. I didn't vote. I don't campaign for JD Vance or Trump or anything. Like, what I did with that is say I listened to a podcast, and once in a while, conversationally, I might have a fun fact that I say. I don't know if this is true, but I heard it on the Joe Rogan Experience. That's all that happens. I don't get this thing where it's like, oh, you listened to a podcast and you found it interesting? I guess you don't do enough research. No, why should I?
You didn't care if it went better, good or not, because you can't tell me everything that is happening right now was foretold. There's nothing that is surprising. So either you didn't believe it, you thought it would go better, you didn't care, or you're stupid. Those are the only things that
hold on. If nothing's surprising, why did all those fucking people vote for him?
Won the popular vote.
Yeah, that's right. It's like it wasn't Rogan going, vote for him, guy. Come on, hurry. A lot of people that don't listen to Joe Rogan voted for Donald Trump. A lot of people that do listen to Rogan voted for Kamala Harris.
The only person I remember him actually endorsing was Bernie Sanders.
He endorsed Trump.
Did he?
After the interview. Yeah, he did.
No.
Which I thought, and to be fair to DL, I thought that was a mistake. Yes. I said, like, I don't think podcasters should be like, I endorse this man, because who gives a fuck? Now, if you can find me one person that is like, I wasn't going to vote, and then Joe Rogan endorsed Donald Trump, and then I was fully committed to it. I don't believe that exists. I'm sorry. You're not going to convince me that exists. That someone had no political thoughts before, saw Joe endorsed Trump, and then voted for him. I just don't think that happened.
Also, I feel like if you're not voting because of what you think, you just shouldn't vote.
Of course. But here's the thing. People are going to, let's say DL and Mark Maron get what they want. And podcasters are no longer allowed to interview political candidates, which I don't mind that, actually. I don't give a shit. It shouldn't be a law, but I don't give a shit if they can't interview politicians anymore. Who gives a fuck? I don't get to hear Theo with JD Vance again. What a shame. Let's say that happens. People who are idiots will find a new reason to vote for people. If before your excuse was, I voted for Donald Trump because he was on Rogan and he seemed like a guy I want to have a beer with, and that goes away, that guy will just say, I found Donald Trump interesting because of some other reason. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they'll just decide for some other reason that they like this person or that person. This idea that Joe Rogan changed the world by, like Craig said, by asking Trump about the Lincoln bedroom. I don't get why we're putting such importance on it.
And if anything, it just proved that Trump doesn't listen because he didn't answer the question.
That's it. And here's the other thing too. People are like, man, Joe Rogan didn't grill Donald Trump. Find me 5 tense interviews of the Joe Rogan. There's almost 3,000 episodes of the Joe Rogan Experience. Find me 5 really tense interviews. It doesn't happen.
I don't even know if one jumps to.
I always say
Steven Crowder.
Steven Crowder and him got into it over weed,
which is like.
But even that, I'm sure if we went back and looked, that's 20 minutes of a 2.5 hour episode. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but it's also like, shut up, Steven Crowder.
It's not like Theo Vaughn is this just dynamic interview that is that constantly exposing people. Oh my God, remember that guy humiliated himself on Theo Vaughn last week?
But if Democrats are pissed that they quote lost the election because of these podcasts, maybe you should look inward and make your late night shows not so annoying.
Go on the podcast
or that. But then they get asked real questions and there's no editing.
You know what would have happened if Kamala went on the Joe Rogan Experience? I don't know that she would have won the election.
No.
People would have shit on Joe Rogan for being like, oh, see, he's a fucking liberal pussy now. You know what I mean? Like, all that Kamala would have done is make Rogan look like more of a lib. Like, it wouldn't have been that. He wasn't going to try to embarrass her. There wasn't going to be this detrimental thing. They made it seem like, oh, if you go on JRE, he's going to bully you. That doesn't happen.
Kamala might be a bad example because she was so dumb. Like, so
but Rogan might be the safest place to do that.
I don't know. Like, he'll ask
questions.
He won't like challenge her answers, but he'll ask questions. Like, Obama would be better because if Obama went on there, he'd probably look more like, like a.
Obama would be great.
Yeah,
Obama would be like a great JRE guest, I think.
I would listen to it.
Right, but that's the thing. Like, Obama said this on. Listen to your leader, folks. Obama said this on Marin. He's like, I don't give a shit that Joe has a bunch of different guests on. He has people. He has Bernie and he has Trump. He has Andrew Yang and he has the guy with the eye patch.
I think if you listen to a podcast for anything but any entertainment, that's why this thing's called Uncertain. I don't know shit. But if you listen to a podcast for anything other than entertainment, or maybe how to grow a plant or make something to eat, if you listen to a podcast for medical device, you should fucking die. You should.
Oh my God.
I agree with him. If you're listening to Joe Rogan for medical advice, whatever happens to you, that if you don't go to the doctor, but you go to Joe Rogan instead, that you're making your bed. I don't really care what happens to you. However, Joe was right.
He was.
Are we back talking about COVID? Like, what is DL talking about? Joe was right. People from the mainstream media have come out and said Joe Rogan was right.
Who has admitted they listened to Rogan for medical advice? The only acceptable answer would be if he had a doctor on explaining his findings.
It's a straw man argument. It doesn't exist. And you're right. Like, the times I've gotten medical advice, which again, I didn't, but like the time I got a couple interesting notes to use in conversations from the Joe Rogan Experience that could be deemed medical advice, is when Dr. Robert Malone and Dr. Peter McCullough were on there, as well as Sanjay Gupta, by the way.
Yeah.
Like, again, he's had all these people on to talk about whatever they found interesting. And here's my problem, and DL will mention this later. DL should go on the podcast. I think Rogan would have him on to talk about this stuff.
He wouldn't go on though, because then he'd have to fucking kiss ass. And
It's interesting you say that. He might address that later.
I'm not, if you think that a podcaster is better than somebody who went to school for it, that's the thin in the herd.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take medical advice from the dude that fed motherfucking spiders on NBC. That's what I'm gonna do. It's fucking.
Was this recorded 6 years ago and just released this week?
6 years ago, more than that, wasn't it?
2020.
That's the last time he did Fear Factor.
No. I'm saying this take is 6 years old. Like the idea that you're gonna, the guy that hosts Fear Factor is giving you medical advice. We're well past that deal.
It's also crazy that him as a comic is labeling Rogan as the Fear Factor guy.
Well, that's but the other thing is it's not medical advice. Stop calling it that, and then it's no longer medical advice. You guys are the ones calling medical advice. If the show was branded as a medical advice podcast, that would be one thing. And even then, I'm not sure I would have a problem with it. But what Joe Rogan does is he tells you what he does in his life.
Yeah, he goes, my doctor told me to take ivermectin. That's all he says. And then CNN's running a clip of him looking like gray and dying, like editing his clips.
But the other thing, I always encourage people to watch the Dave Smith, Chris Cuomo debate. People from the mainstream media that were calling Rogan a murderer at the time have come out and been like, yeah, we were wrong about that. Joe was right. Our bad.
Yeah, and then Cuomo's like, I never said that.
Yeah, well, that was the fun part. But
well, the problem is people on those shows like pose as experts, and the hosts of those shows don't care. They just want to get more famous.
Exactly. I take umbrage to what they do.
Yeah, that's true.
Umbrage to the way that
Joe got a bump up that sweet Peter McCullough bump.
I mean, there's no one better to have than Robert Malone on during the COVID and all that shot shit. He invented it.
Sure, but no one was like, oh my God, Robert Malone is on? We found out who Robert Malone was because of Joe Rogan, not the other way around.
Right.
They're like, oh, people just go on to give. He wants these guests on to give him a bump. It's like, I don't think that's how it works.
Themselves, and then they get to pretend like they didn't know. If you didn't know, do a mea culpa and try to make it right. I've done a lot of shit that I'm not proud of. But it isn't just saying I'm not proud of it. You have to try to make it right. There's a level of recompense you have to have.
Right.
Do you feel like Theo Von and Andrew Schulz are making it right?
No. I think they're playing one end against the middle. I think to me they're all the same cadre people, whether it's the Theo Vons or the Andrew Schultzes or the Bill Maher's or the all of those people. I think that they all Joe. They all have a hand in this and they throw the rock and hide the hand.
Well, Bill Maher, what he's criticizing Bill Maher for is going to visit with Trump once he was already elected.
Yeah.
What does that matter? That Bill didn't drag him out of the White House with him? Come on, Doug, get out of here.
Hey, if Hillary Clinton was president and invited you to the White House for dinner, you're going to that dinner.
This is the problem. And the problem is that politicians have been doing this shit forever, where they've been engaging in entertainment. They've been on SNL for decades now. Like, this has happened where politicians engage with media and entertainment and try to seem relatable. And are the people giving them that platform, I guess, condoning what they do? Sure, I guess. But it's blame the voters. If you have a problem with Donald Trump getting elected, blame the people who voted for him. Not Joe Rogan, not Theo Von. It's not, I don't get this thing. I give DL a little more leeway because I think DL is smarter than Marin. Like, it's less fueled by jealousy than the Marin stuff. But the Marin stuff I give no credence because it just seems like, hey, he's richer than me and I don't like it. I think DL is actually like angry politically, but it's coming out as a dumber take because he keeps bringing up COVID for some reason.
Topical.
Yeah.
Next week I'm talking about Rogan and Schultz.
Yeah, so he really starts in on Schulz and he ends by taking another shot at Rogan. But this is mostly Schulz bashing here, which keep in mind as you listen to this clip, he makes it seem like everyone's celebrating Andrew Schulz. The biggest problem in Andrew Schulz's career right now is that his own fans are like, hey, look at what you've done. You know, you helped get Trump elected and we're on the cusp of World War III. Like, Andrew Schulz's own fans are shitting on him for not grilling Trump harder. So keep that in mind as you listen to DL Hughley.
Well, you know, like, I don't think there's an Andrew Schulz without a Charlemagne. And to me,
I would argue that. I would argue Andrew Schulz has been incredible. Say what you want about him. He's been incredibly innovative and self-made. Like, the reason we know Andrew Schulz's name is because he figured out the internet in a way that Dane Cook did 20 years ago. Like, Andrew Schulz figured out the next generation of that to the point where he taught everyone else the right way to get your Instagram clips noticed and the way to put out content on YouTube. Like, Andrew Schulz had a hand in creating all of that stuff, crowd work, all that shit. A lot of that was because of Andrew Schulz. You can say it's bad for comedy, but the idea that Charlemagne made Schulz's career is not true. They were on that MTV show together, Guy Code or whatever it was.
Yeah.
I mean, like, Charlemagne has a big radio show, but like, did he make Schulz's career? I don't think so. So that, you know, right out of the gate, that's questionable. But let's see why he brings that up. Why we should be mad at him for letting Charlemagne make his career.
it helped you get on. And black people put him
They
on.
did.
And if I did something that hurt the people that put me on, I'd say something about it. I would try to make it right.
Yeah.
And I damn sure if I put you on and this happened, I ain't fucking with you no more. Maybe that's a weird standard for people. But if you hurt...
By the way, Charlemagne interviews politicians all the fucking time.
Right.
All the time.
And Charlemagne would have Trump on, I would bet.
Absolutely he would.
This idea that Charlemagne should disown Andrew Schulz now, why? Why is it so important for people to dictate how other relationships that you have nothing to do with should go? Hey, why are you associating with this person? Why aren't you disavowing this person? How about none of your fucking business? Why? I like it. He's my friend. I don't know.
And I don't mean black people. I don't mean men. I mean people. People are being hurt. Those motherfuckers get to sit behind their microphone and pontificate and laugh and play. When they took the US aid away, you know how many people died? 1 million. Damn. 1 million people died.
It was that instant, actually. It was the second they did it. They all withered away.
I'm going to get so mad. I'm not going to say anything.
I appreciate that. Their last words, some of them said it out loud. Some of them didn't have the strength. They just scrolled it on a piece of paper. They said, Andrew Schulz did this to me.
While you fucking around, laughing.
I agree, DL. That's the whole podcast. I don't know if you've watched Flagrant. It's them laughing.
Oh, shit.
And
they've done like a story about Akash getting cucked.
Right. Yeah, it's like it's them laughing at themselves. They're having a hell of a time on that show. That's what they get mocked for. I don't know if you know the podcast very well. I watched Ari Shafir's back, and he was on there. Shout out to Germ, by the way, for recommending this podcast and Ari Shafir's appearance on Flagrant.
I didn't realize he was back.
Ari Shafir's back, and he was on Flagrant, and he had a lot of interesting stories. And he told this story. He was talking about how different it is. Like we see, regimes in other countries one way, the way like our media reports it. So we're like, El Salvador is under tyrant rule or however it's reported here. And he's like, it's interesting when you're over there because the people, the citizens have a different perspective. And it was fascinating to listen to Ari talk about this. Now, again, I listened to Ari talk about it. At most, hanging out with friends, I might go, I heard Ari Shafir say this. or on this podcast talking to you guys, I'll go, I heard Ari Shafir say this. You can do with that information what you want. You can. I'll even say, go ahead, whoever you vote for in 2028, blame it on me bringing up this Ari Shafir story. Go ahead and do that. Who gives a shit? I don't get why people get so worked up about that. But Ari Shafir is telling this story to Andrew Schulz. and he's telling the story about how a prior regime got really into witchcraft. Yeah, I'm fucking up the details. But he said like they got so like high with power, they got into witchcraft, and they started giving women abortions by cutting out the fetus and playing soccer with them. And Andrew hears this ridiculous story and just goes, "Wow, they love soccer there." Which is a very funny line. And the room erupts into laughter. My point is, this is not a news show. They're allowed to laugh. Even if they talk about serious shit, or if Schulz considers himself a journalist now, whatever. It's on the people listening to that to be like, oh, he didn't really ask Trump any tough questions, so that didn't dictate how I'm going to vote one way or the other. This is now where we have a comedian here angry at another comedian for laughing on his podcast.
Well, this one is very serious.
Yeah, right. This is serious. And by the way, D.L. Hughley, here's the problem with all of this. D.L. Hughley wants to influence your vote.
No shit.
He would love nothing more than if America, when I listened to Uncertain with D.L. Hughley, and now I'm voting the way he is. He would love that. And I guess to be fair, the one I always point to is Tony Hinchcliffe saying, I think I could change up to 200,000 votes by doing the Trump rally. But like people mocked him for saying that. It's silly. No one was like, yep, Tony, you've changed my mind. That Puerto Rico joke, now I'm voting for Trump.
Yeah, I'm sure he influenced some, but not that many.
Well, people say, they influenced some. Those people were going in that direction.
Yeah. You might have got them off the couch.
No one was completely neutral. Watch Theo Vaughn talk to Donald Trump about cocaine and goes, now I'm going to vote. It just doesn't happen.
1 million brown and black people are dead while you fucking laughing. 300,000 black women lost their job. People lost their entire ways of life. And you think it's fucking funny.
Yeah, Andrew.
Pretend. No, I won't go on those shows because I'm appalled by how obtuse they get to be.
So he says he throws in he won't go on because he's appalled by them. I'm so disgusted. Wouldn't it be great if you could tell them?
No, he doesn't want rebuttal.
You know what I mean? That's the problem is, oh, no, well, because then, and they say this a little on here. Was that the end of the clip?
No.
Okay, let's keep playing. And
but they placate. Oh, I didn't know. If you didn't know, you're either stupid or you complicit.
So, DL, if you were to meet Rogan, chances are
I've met Rogan. I know him.
He'd probably be really warm. He'd probably say you're the same true 150 comedians as him. What would you respond back with?
First off, I didn't like the way he said nigga.
Saying the word nigger. You've already said nigger. He is just like nigger.
They play the whole tape, by the way.
Yeah, it's like 5 minutes long.
So what they kind of want to do is like, remember this? Remember when people were out? Let's get that going again.
And again, I mean, I wouldn't do that, but he's not calling anyone that in any of those.
In all the clips, you can hear him talking about the context and why you should or shouldn't be able to say it.
Right.
But for D.L. Hughley, who's a comedian, to try and again get him in trouble for that, I think that's shitty. To be like, remember, guys, go talk to him about that. And by the way, Joe has changed his stance on it. He was like, yeah, I shouldn't have been saying it. Like, it was a time when Joe said the N-word on his podcast, a bunch. It was a time where he was doing it because he's like, this is just a word. We should be able to say this conversationally in the context that I'm saying it. I'm not saying it with hate. I'm not shouting it angrily at anyone. We're talking about a word that we all know what I'm saying, so we can behave like adults. And then the country said, we're not adults. And they cried and screamed about it. And Joe's like, I fucked up. I'm sorry. DL is still harboring that as a way to take Rogan down for some reason. Like, if you know the guy, go on and talk to him. And I don't know his producer or whoever this gentleman is on with him. He's like, yeah, chances are if Rogan met you, he'd do that thing where he's really warm and kind.
Yes.
They act like it's a tactic.
I know. It's just who he is.
No, people are people. And just because they vote for Republicans or Democrats, it doesn't make them evil. It just means they want their taxes lowered or they want government benefits for certain things. That's all it means. It doesn't mean they're inherently evil because of how they voted. And I think if we had more conversations like that, if DL Hughley and Mark Maron and Anthony Jeselnik went on the Joe Rogan Experience or went on Theo Vaughn and called him out for this. Here's my biggest problem with people that do this. And the example I always use is Renan Hirschberg. Granted, Renan is a lower level comedian, like doesn't have as big a name. So I guess going on the Joe Rogan Experience was a big opportunity for him. But I would submit that what would be an even bigger opportunity is if you were honest about your feelings. Because Renan has bits about Joe Rogan and how Joe is evil and he's ruining all the shit you're saying you're hearing here. Renan has bits about them, but a little funnier than what DL is doing.
DL is what I was the way he acts in these clips is what I was trying to tell you Bill Burr's doing.
Right.
For a while. I'm like, see how he's not being funny about it?
So Renan Hirschberg has bits in his specials about Joe Rogan, and his bits are funny, but they come from a place of what DL is saying. Like Rogan's evil and he's bad for society and he's ruining the country. Then Renan went on there and Joe would bring up, Wikipedia articles about conspiracy theories, and Renan would go, "Oh, interesting," and nod his head and yes along with Joe Rogan. And then after he did the podcast, it was like, the podcast was bullshit. It was all reading articles and watching videos that I didn't agree with. Well, how about, Renan, you stop the podcast and go, I don't agree with this. Or you bring up a subject that Rogan has gotten wrong and how he's hurting the country.
He did
bring
that?
all that shit up. Huh?
He did that?
Did what?
After the fact was
after the podcast, he shit on the podcast.
Oh, what a pussy.
And was like, it's just watching videos and reading articles. It's bullshit.
That's fucking gross.
It's lame. It's a lame thing to do.
Yeah.
Go on. And by the way, maybe DL Hughley will go on and Joe will be like, I'm too scared to talk to someone who disagrees with me. I'm never going to do it again.
Anyways, oak meat.
And then people would criticize Rogan for that and be like, DL beat you. You're a pussy now. Like, I don't get in what world this goes bad for DL Hughley by having this conversation with you. It's a coward's way out to be on your own show and be like, he's evil, he's ruined everything. 1 million people are dead because of Andrew Schulz, and I'll never do his podcast. How do you not hear how ridiculous that is, DL?
I don't think anyone should. If you're a comic and you do a comedy podcast, do not talk about politics unless you're making jokes. Please, for the love of fucking God.
Yeah, I guess. But then you have Dave Smith, who doesn't make jokes. Like he's
fucking annoying now too.
but that's what Dave's interested in. So the problem Dave has is people are always like, "Oh, you say you're a comedian, but you're talking seriously about all these issues." That's what he wants to talk about. Who gives a shit?
But he does a show that's not a comedy podcast,
right?
You know what I mean? So like you tune into like Matt and Shane will talk about politics, but they're just making fun of everybody, which is fun. It's fun, And then you go to Bill Burr now, if he brings it up, he like almost cries and he gets pissed, and it's like, please shut the fuck up.
These fucking people, they're beheading people in this country. It's fucking crazy.
I didn't like that happened, and I said that then. I didn't like how Spotify used the talents of Black people. They paid them nothing but use the cumulative, licenses and all that kind of shit to give him money, to pay them in ways they weren't paying. I don't like how I was on a plane with Neil deGrasse Tyson, and he said those podcasts and podcasts like that, and the manosphere and the blogosphere, or whatever they call it, podcast, because even though like he begot those other podcasts, it's a tree, and I think he said to me that because of that level of ignorance that was spewed on the podcast, hundreds of thousands of people are dead.
Like, this is so fucking dumb.
I'd like to get Neil deGrasse Tyson's exact quote. Because of Joe Rogan and Andrew Schulz, hundreds of thousands of people are dead.
This is dancing on the defamation line.
By the way, are we back to COVID? When he's saying hundreds of thousands of people are dead because of these podcasts, is that what he's talking about?
No, he's talking about U.S. aid getting cut and those people supporting it.
That's Joe Rogan?
He was talking Schulz originally, but yes.
So did Rush Limbaugh have this responsibility? Like, I don't understand.
Nah,
you know what I mean? Did fucking Bill O'Reilly, was he blamed? I don't get this idea. Even if they're staunch right wingers that want Donald Trump to win, be bigger than them. You know what I mean? I don't get Mark Maron and D.L. Hughley have bigger voices than them. You got to stop doing this thing. And to Maron's credit, at least he has that joke where he goes, liberals got to figure out something to do. You got to figure out a new PR tactic. We've annoyed people into fascism over the last 10 years, which is it's a funny line. But like what they're not seeing that and saying, oh, let's take from their playbook or create a new playbook and be more influential than them. Like if D.L. Hughley has the righteous path and Mark Maron and all these guys, if they're going the right way about things, be more influential. If you're right, people are going to figure that out. The problem is you hide behind this straw man argument because you know it'll get views, by the way. Like people will click on it and be like, ooh, DL's, which tells you you're wrong. If people are like, ooh, goody, podcast cringe and me and too lazy to try, we get excited because we're like, DL's ripping on Joe Rogan, a little something to talk about. But a lot of those, like podcast cringe, exists solely to shit on Rogan and Bert Kreischer and these people. Which proves to you, it's not this, we don't live in this like one-track society where like everything Joe Rogan says is right. Quite the opposite, very often.
You brought up Bert Kreischer there, and I don't mean to take a violent left turn here. Again, just showing up everywhere.
I don't know if you saw my tweet.
Yes, I did.
I was watching my Yankees on opening night. I was getting ready to, and a buddy texted me. I hadn't turned the pregame on yet. I didn't know the game was on Netflix. If I'm being honest, I was like, where the fuck is the Yankees game? Like an old man.
Yeah.
I'm like, where's NBC? I can't find it. And a buddy texts me and says a sentence that I couldn't wrap my head around. There was no part of it made sense to me.
No.
Bert Kreischer is hosting Yankees opening night on Netflix.
Yep.
I was like, I don't get it. But they have him out there to take it. Bert did a podcast like 2 months ago where he's like, man, I'm overexposed. I got to take a break. I don't think he knew what that meant when he said it.
I don't think so.
But yeah. But that's my point. There's things to criticize those guys about, and people do it. There's this world where they're like, everyone mindlessly believes Joe Rogan. It doesn't exist. It's not the norm. It's not what's happening. There might be a few individuals who are like, whatever Joe Rogan says, I do. And good for them. That's also allowed, by the way. You can be dumb. You can live your life in stupid ways if you want.
If you're going to be dumb, though, you got to be tough.
If you're going to be dumb, ask your doctor first, because Joe Rogan's not a doctor. All right? There's going to be people who are making rigatoni alla vodka without whatever the ingredient was Craig forgot.
Basil. It's not that important.
Without basil. Think about that, DL.
Don Fried Chicken, $4.99. Next time on Very Good Chow, Craig reviews various baby food brands and how he uses them as an aphrodisiac.
And I'm sure it'll become this eventually, but when I saw the name, I thought Craig was just teaching us how to eat out women.
No, I'm teaching you how to get to that point.
Very Good Chow.
Minoranza, $1.99. Politics are gay. That's true.
That's the best. You know what? My friend Louis J. Gomez summed it up better than any of us. That's what comedians should have been doing this whole time. When Louis went on Tucker Carlson and Tucker asked him something about whatever, Trump or the election, and Louis goes, I got to tell you, Tucker, politics are pretty gay.
That guy's lost his mind recently.
Tucker?
Yeah.
There is, I got to say this. This won't be good for people that think I'm a lib cuck. I saw the best impression SNL has done in years?
Sebastian?
No, it was Tucker Carlson.
I didn't see that one.
And I'm not saying it was great. It was a pretty standard from 1975 to like 2014. You would say it was just like a standard SNL impression.
Mhm.
But that's what I liked about it. It was like a return to the old school where the guy does Tucker Carlson. He picked on a few little things Tucker says. Like the impression is decent. And it was Tucker Carlson reviewing Oscars movies.
Well, that's what I actually like the Sebastian Maniscalco one too.
Yeah.
Because they're just doing impressions.
Right.
Keep
But
it
yeah,
up.
I saw that and I was like, that perfect SNL. You're finding your way. Maybe in year 51, Lauren is saying, all right, we got to get back to normal here.
Where'd we go wrong? Chad's missing upper lip, $2. Yay, more Kreggers.
He's back, baby.
Chad's missing upper lip again, $2. Norton was right. DL sucks.
Forgot about that. Yeah.
Druzy Fuss, $5. DL is one of those older comedians who now believes they're a philosopher and thought leader. I want to be Malcolm X, in my opinion.
Yeah, well, and if your point is like, hey, these guys shouldn't be so serious on podcasts, oh, okay, that's a point to be made. I might even argue that still, but that's an interesting angle. But you can't go on a podcast. It's what I said about Anthony Jeselnik. You're being serious on a podcast.
Yeah.
How are you not seeing that contradiction?
Joe from Virginia, $2. 10-1 odds. Baby Trudell's first or middle name is Taylor.
Oh, I would bet that's pretty good odds. Yeah.
After Taylor Frankie Paul, he's gonna start throwing stools and stuff.
Boy or girl? I think Taylor Trudell's a good name.
TT.
Taylor Trudell. That's like a shortstop.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah.
That is true. Where to next? You want to do this stupid robot?
You know what? Let's skip the Red Band thing.
Okay.
Red Band tried to ruin comedy. He had some dumb Rizbot. Who cares? This is going to take us a while.
Yes.
All right. Let's get in to Steel Toe, who is. I try not to hyperbolize here. This felt like his saddest episode. Maybe if I went back through other episodes that we've covered before, I'd be proven wrong. But this felt like it's getting to a point where he's completely lost it. And the goal has always seemed ridiculous to me. And I should say, full disclaimer here, folks, we're talking about the goal. If you don't like the goal, the show's over. Just leave. But see you later. We're talking goal, baby. Because it's not just, people misunderstand. They think we're talking about the goal. We're talking about the mental makeup of a man deteriorating before our eyes. Like he's coming undone. This goal is ruining him. And it's fascinating to watch. And it's also interesting to see the peaks and valleys throughout a single episode. So this is Wednesday's Steel Toe. The evening show has been struggling. But the morning show is there to pick him up. So that's where we begin on Wednesday morning's Steel Toe Morning Show.
This is the new rules.
Oh, that's exciting. We haven't covered Steel Toe in what? I'd say at least a month. It's been a while. I'd say at least a month. So I like when we take a break from checking in with Steel Toe and we come back and there's new rules. Let's see if we can wrap our heads around all the new rules that go into calculating the goal.
And let's kick it in the ass. Rumble rants and subscription wise, I think you guys are probably getting a 5-hour show today. You're probably getting till 11 because we're 9 memberships away from 500. So we're kind of in that spot where we've been over 500 and then overnight you get the expirations. And so I think I might be doing 11 o'clock shows until Thursday. Because of where we're at membership wise. So By
the way, this is Wednesday.
I'm already lost.
This is on Wednesday. And he's like, we might be doing 11 o'clock shows until Thursday. Now, Craig, you say you're lost. What's so confusing? He has to do 11 o'clock shows till Thursday because they are almost at 500 members and they're in that area where they were over 500. And then you have the expirations overnight. So then you're down below 500. And if you get to 500, then you go to 11 o'clock, which they might need to do till Thursday. Where am I losing you?
No, you actually just painted a perfect picture. I got it.
Oh, good. Okay, good. Everyone's caught up now.
Those Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo, Super Chats, Rumble Rants to donate to this listener-supported show. We have been not only knocking out goals in the morning, but we've been doing it without rally segments. It means I have a real show. It makes me feel really good.
It means I have a real show. Because I've been doing this thing I created when I don't have to. The only thing that makes my show unique and interesting, when I don't have to do that, that's what means I have a real show, is when you give me money. So usually, we were just talking about all these big podcasts, Theo Vaughn and Joe Rogan and Schulz. And it was tough the first few years. It was tough to get into them, I remember, because they were all goal segments. And it warms your heart to see that they finally got past that point that every podcast has to go through, where they made it past the goal threshold and it became a real show.
Show missed again. They're just having a hell of a time, but I'm not worried about it.
Yeah.
We're going to save that overage for a couple reasons. I'm already probably going till 11 because of the memberships, knock wood. But that overage we're going to use as a Oz bonus opportunity on tomorrow's show.
What?
So we're gonna save it for that. Or how about this? The evening show can pick up their own damn overage.
Yeah, what the fuck? Come on, evening show. What do you say?
What's Oz?
Oz is a guy. Oz is a guy that comes on Aaron's show that Aaron pays like $50. And then if they make more money, like if they make more than the goal, then he gets like an extra $15 or something.
What a fucking cheap prick. You get $50 for 5 hours?
So he uses it as like, hey, if Oz is going to eat today, we got to go over the goal. I'm sorry. I'm laughing so hard because Aaron does this thing where he's like, I have a better show than all these people. And I do a real show and they do gossip horse shit. And then he comes on and he gives you these rules. And I just know where this is going. And I know the bits he does later to make money. So it's making me laugh really hard thinking about this guy who's in his basement and just like, I do a real show and they all do fake shows. And then when we get to the point of what he does later, the idea that he lays out all these rules for the day. It's just so funny to me. I'm sorry, I'm interrupting.
To be responsible for them. $2 from Bowls Deep.
Thank you, Bowls Deep. What's next?
Next we have Rumble front page.
So this is interesting. I don't know how Rumble works. I think we're on Rumble now, or it will be, or something. We have a Rumble page.
We're on Rumble right now.
Whoa! We're sending you Rumble rants, folks. But I don't use Rumble, so I don't know how it works. Maybe their algorithm is different. But every time I see, I learned this lesson because I subscribe to our friend Carl's channel, and Carl is often live. And when he's live, I see it at the top of my YouTube feed. And I go, oh my God, the amount of times I've been embarrassed because I text him and I go, Carl, your numbers just come in, friend. You own YouTube. You're the number one show on YouTube. And Carl had to sit me down one day and go, Mike, it just means you subscribe to my channel. It doesn't mean I'm the biggest podcast on YouTube. Maybe Rumble works differently. And I think that's what Aaron's going to teach us here.
Oh, wow. Bigot on Socialist Media says, I can already see this show on the front page under podcasts. Wow. Let's go see if we are. Podcasts. There we are. Front page of Rumble. Hold on. Let me get my snipping tool out. I'm snipping. I'm sniping. We're number 3 in podcast this morning. Very good. Guys, keep it up.
Well, hold on. There's a couple things there.
Does it show you that well on Rumble?
What's happening here is a couple things. First of all, the reason you're on someone's home page of Rumble is because they subscribe to you. It's not everybody. It's not everyone that logs in to Rumble is not like, oh my God, Steel Toe's live. It's not how it works anymore. It's not AOL. We live in a different era of the internet. But the other thing that's happening is something very troubling for Rumble, because I heard my pal Moody explaining this on This Little Piggy. Evidently, when he goes live, he's like in the top 16 at that exact moment. He's in like the top 15 or 20 shows that are live. Now, Aaron has at most, I think, like 500 or 600 people watching him, which is a fine number. I'm not shaming that number. It is what it is. But as a platform, if Rumble wants to take down YouTube and their 15th biggest show has 500 people watching live, that's a problem. Like, I don't know where we rank on YouTube right now. It shouldn't be in the top 20.
No.
Otherwise, Google has horrible news.
Not with Whitney Cummings at the helm.
There's no chance. Right, exactly. With Whitney Cummings on YouTube, we're not a... If I said, hey, you know what, guys? We're going Rumble only. I'm taking this show off YouTube. While it would be a sad day for Google, I don't know if it would make their board meetings. I don't know if they did. We at least have Very Good Chow still, yes? At least tell me that. Like, I don't think it would disrupt their day over at YouTube.
Get people
something different
here. Us and Bubba.
The Love
We
Sponge?
are on there with Bubba the Love Sponge. I'm saving that and I'm posting it.
That's the funny thing, too, is that you're like, he's like, happy to be with Bubba the Love. He's like, I have to take a picture of this moment.
Yeah.
I'm behind only Bubba the Love Sponge. Which is fine. Like, if you do a show, if you just start a random podcast and then one day it's like you and Bubba the Love Sponge neck and neck for live viewers on Rumble, if you listen to that show or have a knowledge of what it is, like I get that being a cool moment. Aaron's a guy who shoves in our faces how long he's been successful at this, how great he is at it, how much better he is than all of us. His show is so much bigger. And then he's like, oh my God, there's only one name in front of us. And it's Bubba the Love Sponge. I need to take a photograph. That's what he's doing right now. He's taking a picture to commemorate the moment.
Hold on just a minute. Front page Rumble. And we're tweeting that out. That should make a lot of people very happy. And a lot of people will be very angry. I can elicit anger with a happy tweet.
Motherfucker.
Keep getting so much more successful.
He can't keep doing this.
He can't keep getting away with it. Moody, stop him. Put up the website that makes fun of his numbers.
It's a rare skill. Thank you guys for sharing that on Twitter. I appreciate that. Iceman for sharing the show. That's big. That share button is as big as that like button. Front page of Rumble again.
Front page of Rumble again.
Minutes into the show.
We're like the Yankees in the 90s. How do we keep having this much success?
I wonder who he was behind that last time.
Show. Wow.
Oh, wow. That was the end of the clip.
Wow, indeed.
Next, we have Golden Shower.
Okay. Buckle up, gang. This is what had me laughing before. You just heard Aaron go, oh, this is going to piss a lot of people off. We're really successful. I hope this doesn't piss too many people off. And then look what he does. A golden shower is when multiple donations of $5 come in. So you're looking at $10, $15 here.
Wow. That guy can eat.
Nothing to sneeze at.
Yeah.
So $15 comes in, and I guess on Rumble, those donations are yellow, so he calls it a golden shower. Now watch how he commemorates this golden shower. And this is a guy who's like, oh, I'm so successful that it pisses everyone else off. Watch how mad I get at this.
$5 from Obersauce says, drink that piss, dork. You got it. There you go. Delicious. Thank you for the $5 Obersauce. Guys, 3 more $5 drops or 3 more gifted memberships in the next minute. And we've got ourselves a golden shower for today, and we're going to get ourselves a win.
He's telling us he puts apple juice in a bowl and he goes, all right, $15 has come in. Time to drink the pee-pee. But that's not all. It keeps going.
Beggy Monster's definitely gone.
Oh, he might come out eventually, but let's hear this first.
I think he quit on him.
Oh my God, guys, guess what we did? Guess what we did? Let's rally it up because we now have a
Golden shower. Golden shower. Drink from the bowl. Drink from the golden shower.
He's like, they're so mad at my success. He's like, they're all... keep playing.
Drink from the bowl. Drink from the golden shower.
Hey!
Very shy.
He drinks pretend piss from a bowl.
I didn't think there was apple juice in it.
While he plays the golden shower song. And then he's like, I do such a good show. And the reason these guys cover me is because they're so angry at how much better my show is. Yummy piss. Thanks for the $5. He has the audacity to go, oh man. They're all jealous of me. Let me hear the song again.
$5 from Wally World. He says, stop attacking my stepson, you bastard.
I don't know if
Oversauce with $20 says, does this count for the golden shower? Technically, no, it doesn't, but we're already there. Once the golden shower is started, keep the golden shower going in the chat. It's called a golden shower because the $5 drops or the gifted memberships come up as yellow in the chat. See them up there?
Keep sending me piss, guys.
Yum piss.
I can drink it up.
The golden shower going. T-Baby with $5 says, drink the pee-pee. Thank you very much.
And then he goes, oh man, Patrick Melton watches these videos because he's jealous of me. That's what's great. How do you not love this guy? Where he's like, they're seething at me. And they cover me because they're angry. And then he goes, all right, a hearty bowl of piss.
Tasty.
If you, whatever his goal is for the day, let's say it's like $300, I think is his goal. His morning goal. I don't know what the night is.
I don't know what either is.
$300. If you said, hey, Mike, remember college radio, Dirty Mike and the Boys, where you had the drink the pee-pee segment? And I'm like, oh, fuck, I forgot that people would send me money and I would pretend to drink piss out of a bowl. I totally forgot about that. If you, Craig, were like, hey, I have to buy this software and it takes me a little while, but if you give me $300, I can wipe that off the internet forever. No one will ever see it. I'd go, oh, yeah, I'd pay you $300 to get rid of that. Not be like, oh, $300?
I feel like his ex could use this clip as, a way to get custody of the kids.
It's crazy. It's crazy. And listen, through the course of any comedy, there's going to be clips or whatever that you're like, out of context, that looks bad. He's literally saying, send me $15. I'll put yellow stuff in a bowl and drink it.
Now we have him starting to struggle a little bit.
He was having so much fun a second ago.
All right, guys, we're 3 memberships away from 500 on Rumble. We are starting to struggle officially, and I'll be honest with you. If you like the show, please support it because I psychologically cannot take another L. I've got really good spirits today, but that evening show shit. I mean, the morning show's been awesome, so I need to.
It's those fuckers.
I still can't get over the morning show versus evening show.
Those
Like,
motherfuckers in the evening, man. Don't they suck? Don't they just fucking suck? Like, let's be honest. It's just us morning people talking. Don't they fucking suck in the evening? Oh my God, they're so late. And they always come in like, do I have to give you money today, Aaron? Like they're bitches about it. That's the worst part.
I like to think that when you subscribe to Steel Toe, it's like, would you like to watch the morning or the night? And you can only get one.
Morning is double.
You keep being awesome.
Real quick. I just see you drinking piss. No, I know it's apple juice, but like, we had some pride when we were doing that shit, man. Like, I don't. Pride. Them before, remember? It was like, give us money. You owe us. Wasn't that what we would do? Like, they're paying for the show. They're not paying to watch you drink. I know it's apple juice. Again, it's not the point.
I like prideful begging monster.
No, it works. You get the golden shower means fives are coming in. I'm very excited. Could you have made the golden shower like $50 donations? Why is it 5?
We really were bringing in the cash back.
People mocked us. We had the donation plate, and your wife would get in a bikini, but that was for the boys. Remember, we'd see tits and ass. Now you're drinking piss. Now, again, I know it's apple juice. I get you're not actually drinking piss. I get it.
I'm loving the morning shows. I'm having a lot of fun, but the sad reality of our small little program is we can't win without a goal. We can't stay without a goal. And this economy.
Hold on. Wait, watch this. I'm going to teach Aaron how to win without a goal. Wait a second. Oh, I just checked the numbers today. We just won. Today's episode of the Blind Mike Project. We did it, guys. We won.
He makes up the rules before every show.
Make the rule $0 and you win every day. We can't win without a goal. Sure you can. I just did it. We won. Congratulations, guys. All hail us. Hold on. Woo, we won. All right. Thank you. Thank you to Very Good Chow. Thank you to DL Hughley. It's been a wild day. Another Blind Mike Project win. We did it. Wasn't that exciting?
Sounded like we won.
See how easy that was?
Yeah.
Me that bad as it may be others. I don't drive a lot, obviously, but it's hurting a lot of people. So I understand if you can't. But please consider
the economy.
If you can, throw in a little something our way.
Listen, I know, and Aaron's a Republican, but even he'll admit back in the Obama days, we were drinking piss and getting money for it. But in this economy, there's just, it's not easy to make a living drinking fake piss.
As long as that Strait of Hormuz is closed, you guys really have to help me out.
And I know Craig is a Trump guy, but you'll admit, under this regime, it's not as easy to put fake piss in a bowl and drink it and get money for it. It's just a fact.
It hurts your wallet too much.
With gas prices the way they are?
You have to drive to the store. You got Mott's apple juice prices through the roof.
How am I going to afford eggs if I pay this guy to keep drinking piss out of a bowl?
In the chat, Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo, Super Chats, Rumble Rants. It's starting to get, I said, we've been turning profits for a couple years, but we've been having a lot of misses lately, and I don't want it to get to a problem area. I'm a competitive guy. I will freak out about it long before it becomes a problem. It's not a problem. I don't want to see.
Who's he competing against?
Huh?
You say he's a competitive guy. Who's he competing against?
MSO. I don't know. Yeah, he's competing against. Boy, I don't have an answer for that. Who is he competing against?
I have no idea. What constitutes a golden shower? How many $5 donos?
I think 3.
Guys, we need a golden shower in this chat right now.
Ooh.
We'll drink the piss. All right.
I'll drink the pee-pee if you guys give me $5. We won't, by the way. Don't send money.
I'll drink the piss.
Craig will go drink piss if you send him $5.
My new show, Very Good Beverages.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. Who's he? He's like, I'm a competitive guy. I can't let nobody win.
You used to have gusto. Remember, you used to be like, "Hey, come on, guys, I'm giving you a great show." It wasn't pathetic like this. What are we doing, man?
He Moss just can't bring himself to helping him anymore.
He's seen too much.
I know it's in those closets.
Here and act like we're in trouble. I just can't take this psychological part of missing goals. So help if you can. Let's rally up so I don't have to keep doing this part. We can do our real show. I appreciate you. And if you,
the way he said that was disgusting. We can do our real show.
And do your part. I got news for you, and I hope you guys don't take this wrong. You have no part in this show. It annoys me when I have to stop to read super chats. I appreciate it. It's very kind of you. I know you're trying to help, but I think it interrupts the flow of the show.
Yeah, that's right. Speaking of,
no.
PL $5. Is the moniker Blind Mike one of those ironic nicknames, like when you call a very fat person tiny? How blind are you really? Does that help the show, right?
Yeah, I have 2019 vision. That's what makes it so funny. This guy's blind. Imagine how good he sees. Everyone gets a lot of laughs when I do that. But yeah, the audience is not part of the without the show. It'd be without the audience, it would be insane to do it. It's for them. But to say do your part, come on, guys, do your part. I want to make it very clear. You guys don't have any responsibility. If you can't be here Sunday mornings at 10 a.m., watch it later.
The only audience I ever thought was like part of the show was Ron and Fez with the phone calls.
Sure.
Because they would just use them and they just knew to beat
once
up.
Fez checked out, yeah.
Yeah. And then Opie and Anthony, but for like off-air stuff.
Yeah, I mean, like KMS had like a community where the fans became like part of the show. Fans were in as like third chairs, or I was a fan of the show. You know what I mean? Like, so I guess but what Aaron's saying is your part is giving me money. Like that's your part. No, your part should be enjoying the show.
You guys enjoy the show? You're doing your part.
And that's not even your duty. Your duty is not to enjoy it. It's to watch it and make whatever you want of it. You can not like it if you choose.
any money, you got to hit the like button. You got to hit share. You got to hit subscribe. You got to help our show.
Gotta
grow our way out of this.
That's at least a little something where you put it on them, for God's sake. Take the burden off your shoulders, you sad sack. Come on, man up.
How long until he dumps the bowl over his head?
I wonder if like shit is going to be involved soon, where he's like licking soft serve out of the bowl.
He's going to eat Snickers. Be like,
oh, it's a brownout. I'm eating shit now. Guys, while I eat shit, make the haters eat shit by donating to the toe.
Next we got goal anxiety.
Oh no, this is the worst. When I started going to therapy and I was diagnosed medication for anxiety and depression. And they said, "Do you have goal anxiety?"
That was part of it.
And I said, yeah. And my doctor said, before you answer, a lot of people complain the dosages we give out to remedy goal anxiety, a lot of people can't handle. This is kind of just fair warning. We're going to really drug you up. And I said, oh, no, I don't have any goal anxiety. And I feel like my life's been better because I did not get treatment for that. But Aaron is trying to treat his goal anxiety. So let's see how that plays out.
So while you guys are throwing gifted memberships in on Rumble and you're throwing in super chats and everybody's throwing $20 at Venmo,
everyone,
I'm going to keep going and doing the show. Oh, real quick. You need me more with $1 says last night you said you hate when people come at you with. So what you're saying is,
hold on, I'm going to need to explain all that. So, but I want to address something first. Aaron goes, I'm going to go ahead and keep doing my show. I can't imagine, even if I give me a name in the chat right now, random name.
Rocky Burrito.
I'm glad you picked that one because I've had my problems with Rocky Burrito for some time. I don't think he does enough for the show, quite frankly. So step it up, Rocky Burrito. And as I dress him down, that's part of the show still. While I'm having this chat with that bastard Rocky Burrito, who's bringing us all down, we know it. He's a scumbag.
He's not being nice in the chat right now.
He's always been a scumbag. And fuck him for ruining everything.
That's right.
But as I'm chastising him, that's still part of the show. Aaron's like, hey guys, hey, can I talk to you guys in the other room real quick? We're gonna need to step up the goal stuff, all right? I'm not letting this out on the show, which is you and me talking. Start donating. I mean, like ideally 10s and 20s, 5s are okay. Wherever you want, Venmo, PayPal, Super Chats, Rumble Rants. But let's get it going. Let's get a couple golden showers going. I don't have to beg for it later. All right, break. Let's get back into the show.
Reason I said it to bother you. Oh, it didn't bother me. Yes, I do have goal anxiety, and yes, I do have anxiety about my show.
Hold on a second. Go back. So this chatter chimes in. I don't know exactly what he's talking about, but he said something to Aaron, and Aaron like acted kind of shitty to the comment. And the guy responds, he's like, I said that to annoy you, and you played right into my hand. Don't you see we're trolling you here? And Aaron, instead of going, I'm a fucking idiot. Sorry about that. This is his response. Yes, I do have goal anxiety. Let me hear that again. Where it's like, yes, I am. I'm not dying from goal anxiety. I'm living with it.
So what you're saying is, and that's the only reason I said it, to bother you. Oh, it didn't bother me. Yes, I do have goal anxiety. And yes, I do have anxiety about my show. And I think it's because
I'm very open about that.
Why is he doing that?
And they're finding treatments for goal anxiety now. It used to be, there was a time where people didn't want to play against Magic Johnson because he suffered from goal anxiety. And now he's lived a full and fruitful life.
You don't want Magic Johnson to bleed anxiety on you.
Some people think Magic Johnson never even had goal anxiety. If you look up, there's Reddit threads about it, that he never even really had it.
I really liked when South Park depicted him sleeping on a bed of money to help with his goal anxiety.
I like that attitude. Yes, I do have goal anxiety. Thank you very much. And I'm not ashamed of it.
He's got stage 4 goal anxiety.
Aaron, jokes aside, listen, we don't know each other. And I've made fun of you on this program. But all seriousness, I hope you get the proper treatment for goal anxiety. And I hope you live a long and fruitful life.
Care about it, and I just don't handle it well. I love my show. I love doing it. I really do. If I didn't believe in it and think it was better than everybody else's, I wouldn't get up in the morning and do it.
More piss. If I didn't think it was better than everybody else's, that's all I think about now. When I hear this guy, like, they're so jealous of my show. Oh my God. If I didn't think this was the best show, I wouldn't wake up in the morning and do it. And then cut to him. Another heaping helping.
Passionate about something and you love it, and it's not where you want it to be, but it's you still like it. Yeah, it does. It gives you anxiety for sure. So that's why I didn't respond to your "so what you're saying is" thing with any kind of negativity, because A, you're a paying customer. You got to take care of those people.
Oh, shut up.
B, you kind
of the guy you've been chastising. Yeah. The guy did the Rocco Burrito, that piece of garbage.
A piece of shit.
Is Rocco Burrito all right? I hope he knows I'm kidding.
I know he was talking shit about this segment and left. That's why I picked him.
Oh, Rocco, I'm sorry. Rocco, that wasn't on. I didn't realize Craig had ulterior motives. I apologize.
He doesn't like steel toe, so I picked him.
Well, that's understandable. But I warned everyone. I said, if you don't like steel toe, not for you.
That is true. You did do that.
Nailed it. Kind of nailed it. Johnny Mars says TSN got another strike. Did they? Well, I mean, all of those Dabbleverse places are going to keep getting strikes because they do dog shit programs.
PP.
Yeah. All right, play the song again. time to drink piss. But also, that's not how we talked about this on Devil vs. Live the other day. That's not how strikes work. It's not like, oh, this show's bad. We got to give him a copyright strike.
You get a spanking for every bad show.
That would be insane, Aaron, if that was the landscape of podcasting. All right, you did a bad show today. We take your entire income.
This is him turning down money, apparently.
No. Is it?
I could never like say no to that level of money. Like I'm staring 140 left today.
Oh, you're wrong, Craig. I'm sorry. I forgot what this was. It's not him turning down money.
It's him not shutting off until he makes it.
So there's a story that he's talking about. And I know you guys are all going to want me to talk about it once I say what it was because it seems so captivating. But there's some woman in the news that turned down her family farm. Got an offer. Someone wanted to buy it for $26 million. And she turned it down, I guess. And Aaron's talking about this story. And his immediate thought is like, oh my God, how many goals could I pay off with $26 million? It's so crazy that his mind has been warped like this. A woman turns down an offer for $26 million. And Aaron's like, oh my God, that's kind of like if you said, I don't have to do the golden shower today.
Like it's 9:35, which I usually like to be under 100 by 9:30. I'm like, we're good. And I'm losing my shit. It's like I'm so short-sighted.
I'm losing my shit because you pieces of garbage aren't paying me.
This is nowhere near the same thing.
Saying no to 26 million. 26 million to me just feels like I can stop all this shit. I can do whatever I want.
He just said, we just heard him say, I wake up every morning to do this show that I love. And if I got $26 million and could do anything I wanted, I would stop this horse shit.
I'll be honest. He's going to evenings only.
Oh, no. You're wrong. Oh, you're saying if he can do whatever he wants. Yeah, because the evening show is cooler. It just doesn't make any money.
Yeah. It's just,
I see what you're saying. That's the artistic.
Yeah. This is a cool hang.
Right.
And so for her to say no, I mean, that's amazing. I think I'm so impressed with it because I know I could never do it.
Yeah, cuts to that lady. She's like, all right, time to eat the shit water.
So she turned down $26 million. When does she drink the bowl of piss? I don't. Oh, she doesn't have to do it anymore. Just once a week, you're saying? Ever? She never has to pour apple juice into a bowl and make yummy sounds? That's what, so all you're saying, all I need is $26 million.
Well, Mike, he's a nervous wreck.
I like that Aaron acts like it's this behavior that we're about to watch or $26 million on your property. Those are the only two.
Yeah.
Those are the only two lifestyles.
This says Italy ruined? Somebody sent this in. Is this in Italian? I'm out. Let's open up our oh shit, we're on our 9 o'clock. Oh God, I don't have enough stories for today. Do I have oh fuck. I've been burning through it quick.
It's almost like I'll have to do complete nonsense to get you to donate. Rather talk about mindless news stories, I'm gonna have to talk about the goal instead. Oh no.
Come on, guys, I'll refill the piss bowl.
Can I tell you what would happen? So just randomly, this show when it started was like an hour, right?
I don't remember.
Years ago, when we first started, we would do about an hour on the Blind Mike Project. And then
I thought you were talking about Steel Toe.
Oh, no. I'm saying you and I, Craig.
Yes.
It hurt that you didn't remember. Craig's like, I don't know, I checked out years ago.
Yeah, it was like 45 to an hour.
Yeah, because I don't know, that's just how I did it. And then the more I got comfortable, the more I would find stuff I was interested in talking about, and just naturally, there was no purpose to it. It just randomly became 2.5, 3 hours. What would happen, and what has happened on weeks I have less, this might go over 3 hours today. What would happen on a week where I have less is I look at the clock and I see we've only done 2.5 hours, and I have nothing else to talk about, I say, goodbye, everybody. That's what happens on this show.
Yeah.
On Aaron's show, he looks at the clock, he sees he doesn't have much left to talk about, and he goes, oh, fuck. Fuck. Fuck, I have to do 2 more hours. God damn it. Who's making you do this, Aaron? Just end the show.
Uh-oh. I have not. This ain't good. Today is becoming like my ultimate nightmare disaster day. It turns out. Holy shit. And God, you know what? I get up in the morning to do the morning shows and I'm like, we got this, man. We're killing it. And now today I am just a panic-stricken, nervous wreck because of, that's one character flaw that I definitely can cop to. And that is the fact that I run on, what do you call it? I run like hot and cold very quickly. And I do need to work on that. Like we hit a goal and I'm like, everything's fine. We're going to be great forever. And we're behind. We missed 2 evening shows and then the morning show's behind. I'm like, oh God, I'm fucked.
God, I have to go get a fucking real job.
I'm fucked. Oh God, I'm fucked. Aaron, come up with a system where you don't have to live every day like this.
Is it true? Subscription service or something. Like, why are you putting this on yourself? You just beg for money differently. I don't know. I don't even know what to tell you anymore, man.
You just stop listening to his advice.
Jesus.
Oh, probably not. But fuck, it makes it a lot easier to do a show without that sort of Damocles hanging over your head. Reformed Rapscallion says, maybe try not doing that. I know I try, but my leg starts twitching. I get nervous and I start, it affects my performance. I'm going to distract myself. I'm going to do a story. If you guys
out over the goal, he can't control it.
Doesn't he make if he hits all his goals? Did we do this before? Like he would make like 300 something thousand a year.
No. I don't think it's that much.
Isn't it?
It's like over $100,000 though.
So he's.
You can't do a podcast in St. Cloud, Minnesota, and make $80,000. It doesn't work. You're not allowed to do that. The government takes your kids from you if you do that. So it's not in the cards.
Got it.
Like I deserve it. Throw something in. If not, fuck. All right. Let's get into it. Let's get the latest on our quadruple amputee player.
He's got a different strategy than me. I said earlier, I said, donate if you like supporting the show. We appreciate it. If not, that's your choice. Aaron says, donate if you want. If not, fuck. Fuck, man. You're really fucking me.
Next we have Crashing Out.
Oh, so what we've seen is not the worst of it, apparently.
Apparently, it gets better.
I am going to stop this story in the middle because it's like really fucking long. I am going to stop.
Wasn't he just complaining about how having enough to fill the show?
The story. No, but you don't understand. The story is so long, you can't remind. If he does the whole story, I have to talk to you like a fucking idiot now. And now I got to derail my show.
I'm sorry.
If he does the whole story, when is he going to say Streamlabs, PayPal, Super Chat, Rumble Rants, Venmo? When would he do that if he's just talking naturally?
That's true.
All right, asshole?
That is his natural speaking, though.
So either, if you're not going to pay attention, don't participate. What can I tell you? If you don't get it, then beat it.
Beg for money in about 10 minutes. We're going to have 2 rally segments today because we're going to need it. We are going until...
that's exciting.
We are going to go until 11 today. Jive Turkey, thank you so much for the $5.
Oh, damn it. He said it.
Holy shit.
I was going to have everyone guess what that reaction was for. That's only a third of a bowl of piss right there.
He's got like a piss sip. That's a piss sip.
Let's go back and hear that reaction. This feels like the reaction you would have for like a major life-changing event. Like if you told Aaron back when he was about to go to jail and you were like, Aaron, I got something. I got something for you. I know the DA or whatever, however that goes.
Yeah.
This would be the reaction he should have given.
Live Turkey, thank you so much for the $5. That means a ton today. I like that I don't even have to hide it. Thank you very much.
He's actually like nervous.
To be clear, you've never had to hide it. Just, I thought we worked on it. You should hide it, you know? Make kind of seem like you're better than them and they should give you money. Not, I feel bad for this guy, so I'm giving him money, you know?
It says, just so you will stop playing the go to break drop. Oh, and Google Play Points, people. Yeah, use your Google Play Point. Do whatever you fucking can for this show.
Please give me your fucking money.
You just said.
Just fucking whatever, man. Yeah, go back. That is what he said.
No, he said. I think he said for this shitty fucking show.
Just fucking whatever, man. I'll suck your dick. That is the voice of like a crackhead. I'll suck your dick, man. Whatever. Whatever you need, brother. Just let me fucking just kick this fucking nasty addiction.
He turns into MacGruber. He's like, tell me what you want me to fuck.
Can for this shitty fucking show.
I'll go back a little more. Sorry.
He did say shitty.
He sure did.
You fucking can for this. Play Points, people. Yeah, use your Google Play Point. Do whatever you fucking can for this shitty fucking show.
Use your Google Play Points. Fucking sell your kids into white slavery if you have to. I don't give a shit. Just whatever you gotta do.
The show starts with like, there's no better show than this.
Oh, even I forgot. I cut them that way and labeled them so I would remember. And he's even lulled me into forgetting that it started with, who's better than us? We're the best. We're the best there is. There's no show better than this. Patrick Melton can eat my dick. He's so bad at this, and I'm so much better than him. And he gets mad. Patrick and Carl, these losers, they get mad at how good I am at this. Oh, fuck. Oh, you've only given me 3 piss cups.
See, this is why I think the Baggy Monster's gone. The Baggy Monster was his confidence, you know?
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
I just don't have it in me anymore, man. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what it is. You know, I feel like we got to a certain point with political correctness and all that, and I thought I was really fighting for something, you know? I just don't know anymore.
5 away from a win. Even if we win, I've really fucking fucked myself over. People will clip it. They'll get some good stuff out of it. Aaron's crashing out. He's a failure. I'm glad I can help people make money.
No,
all right.
I have to do this, Aaron. It's my job.
I still don't get where he's coming from, though.
Well, how do you mean?
Why is he a failure because it took 5 hours? Is that what he says?
He's a failure because they're not giving him money.
But he's like close to the goal.
Craig should be the new Baggy Monster. Hey, man, you're like almost there. What's the big deal?
If you're happier, they'll probably be more willing to pay you.
Hey, man, just make the goal a good show. What if that was the goal? Then you could hit it every day.
Well, Mike, let's get to rally number 1.
Okay, this is exciting. What's really exciting is that we get 2 rallies today.
That's right.
Yeah.
Because this show fucking sucks so much.
Because I'm so stupid and ugly and fucking dumb, and my show sucks. Fuck me, I'm a fucking loser. Imagine, can you imagine how bad Carl's show is? If this is way better, what is Carl doing lately? Jesus. Or Melton.
Come on, guys, $90 away. Make me think I've got a real show. That would be. I've already fucking humiliated myself today. I've not behaved well.
See, the Baggy Monster blocked that part of his brain out.
What do you mean?
Where he realized how gross he was.
Yes. Yeah, right.
Don't go in that door.
Let's go, almost there. Chunk plays, big yardage.
He's a security guard for that door in his brain.
That kid doesn't have it anymore. I don't know what to tell you. It's a certain level of confidence, and you can't fake it. He used to have it, and it's gone. It left. Quite frankly, it left with April. It walked out the door when she did. So maybe I was her Baggy Monster all along. I don't know.
Check under Nick Regatta's couch.
Ooh, Oh, it's sticky down here.
$90 away. The thing that's really in the back of my head and fucking with me a lot these days is that I've noticed the rallies don't work anymore. And that's
like Ernie Banks said, let's play two.
He is so dejected.
Yeah, the rallies don't even fucking work anymore, man.
This stupid piece of shit show.
It used to be, maybe I'm having revisionist history, but I feel like it used to be, because when I did my goal show, I thought what I was making fun of was him being like, come on, guys, let's do it. We're doing it together. Yeah, we're awesome. This is the best fucking show in the world, and you're proving it. And now he's like,
loading a gun as he's talking.
I'm fucking through. I'm fucking finished, man. I got nothing left in the tank. Give me money, don't. I don't know. Whatever you're gonna do.
He's writing Aaron on all his shell casings.
Goal, Melton.
really, that's something I got to start thinking about. Front Porch Conservative with $9.99. Thank you very much, and a gifted membership from Coltrane.
That was double the last one, and not even close to the excitement.
Well, you got to think of the depression he's dealing with.
That's true.
He's realizing he does a dog shit show. But
$80 away. Come on, guys. Let's do this.
Wait, hold on.
Oh, sorry.
Keep your chin up, Aaron. If Aaron's show is dog shit, think of how bad. I can't get over this now. Think of how fucking bad Carl and Melton's shows have to be.
Terrible.
You know what I mean? Like, if this is the bar, and I've heard Aaron says he's way better than them. Imagine what Carl must be rolling in literal filth, just face down, covered in shit.
Carl wishes he could drink this. Oh, maybe that's his secret. Maybe that's we thought it was beer this whole time, but it was actually piss.
Perhaps.
Bucks away. Let's get a win for the toe.
Let's get a win for the toe.
He's like, his energy's up, but you can just tell it's not real.
Imagine doing this also, where you're like, I'm a fucking loser. You should just get another job, I guess. You people don't even fucking like me. And then, a few dollars comes in and you're like, all right, we won. Good game, guys. We won.
We did it.
A win for the toe.
All right. This is the second rally.
Put it this way. Mike Vrabel doesn't give halftime press conferences where he's like, I don't know, man, we fucking suck. I'll try and make adjustments in the second half, but like, I'm a fucking loser, and they're not going to listen to me. So
I'll try to make adjustments. I just don't have it in me.
What's even the point? I've made adjustments. Fucking Pam Oliver. What do you want me to do? You want me to play another song in the second half?
This does sound like the halftime of the Super Bowl, probably.
I'm out of ideas.
All right, guys, we can do our second bag, and we've got 45.
What do you say, guys? Listen, it's never going to top the first bag, but hopefully we live up to it.
He doesn't even try to hide it. He's not calling them rallies.
Here's the problem with the second bag is like, on its own, maybe there's some funny stuff in there, but it's the same premise as bag number one. It's all the same jokes. They hit all the same points. It's just, it's for the fans, They're just stimulating the fans in bag number two. There's nothing new. There's nothing groundbreaking in the second bag.
$5.
Could you imagine? I imagine it's mostly males watching this show.
Yeah.
Like, their wives, girlfriends, whoever, being like, where did all this money go?
You see, Aaron, first I had to make Aaron drink piss. No, not actual piss. It's apple. It was Regal. It was apple juice. But then he just seemed really bummed out after that. So I don't know. I felt compelled to give him more money.
Okay, well, do you at least like the show? Not at all.
No, I mean, even the host doesn't like it. We're not there because we like it. He says it's dog shit.
Away from the goal. $45 away. Let's play the Hulk Hogan 8-bit music.
Right. That's not an amount that you should get this bummed out about.
It's like he hasn't gotten any money yet.
It's like if you stole a candy bar from Walgreens and then the next day you saw they filed for bankruptcy. You're like, how are margins that razor thin?
Can't bring it home. $45. It's let's see if we can knock it out, man. Please and thank you.
He's definitely got like financial troubles or something because like some real shit's seeping through this.
Or he's just fucking nuts. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, either you're right or he's insane. This is a crazy way to behave.
I thought I never liked his show or anything, but I never thought like that guy is a psychopath. I always thought he was playing the bit.
I don't think Aaron's even a terrible broadcast. Like, there's a reason you don't see me bringing his like
flubs up or anything,
or even just the meat of his show. Like, I'm not like, oh, Aaron talked about Tucker Carlson today, and let me show you what he had to say. Like, because I don't think he's a horrendous broadcaster. But Aaron's like, oh my god, the haters, I fuel the haters. They hate me, and it's all they can talk about. Aaron, take yourself out of it for a second. There's a guy on the internet filling a bowl up with another glass of apple juice. He's like, what apple juice? This is yummy piss. And if you give me $5, I'll drink it. It's impossible not to cover. I don't know how more shows aren't covering it. And I know Aaron knows that because there's a playlist on his channel. At least there used to be, unless we made fun of it and he took it down. But there's a playlist on his channel of Aaron making fun of DSP for doing this.
Right.
Like, that's what his show used to be, was making fun of people like this. And then Aaron decided that's all he could do to make money, so he can't make fun of people for that anymore.
Get 2 people to give 5 memberships on Rumble. Let's see if we can get a win, man. Come on, baby. Let's see if we can't do this thing. It's $45 to get home. I really hope you guys can help us out. I've already fucking debased myself. So at least hopefully we can get a win out of it.
Yes, a regal win.
But he's acting like he is going to get shot if he doesn't pay off a gambling debt.
Right. Like, who's got the gun to your head, Aaron? What's wrong, man?
He looks at the gun. It's attached to his right hand.
I gotta answer to some bad people, guys.
Oh.
Wait, please don't wait. Just go. Don't wait. Don't be cute. This isn't a fun segment for me. I know people are like, oh, we love this part of the show. I hate it. It doesn't. I don't do well with it.
But that's what makes it great. Aaron, if you were like, hey, donate or not, whatever, we couldn't play that. You would take our power away. Don't you get it?
I wonder if
this is what people are making fun of. Sorry, go ahead.
I wonder if segments like this and others doing it is finally getting to him.
Oh, I think there's some of that. But even like, I don't cover him. The only show that covers him is This Little Piggy. Like, I think I might be in second place. And I do it like once a month, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
You know what I mean? Like, who are all these shows that are getting to him other than that? Now, they have a good size audience. But like, I think that's the only show that covers him really anymore.
I think so.
Really appreciate it if you just jump right in right now, knock out the 45. I can have a hollow victory. I had to do a 5-hour show. Thank you for the memberships. I appreciate that. But a 5-hour show and still a miss, and we get further behind for the week.
I like the way he says it. You gave me my appreciate that, but seriously, we gotta buckle down here.
More. I need more.
By the way, he calls it a hollow victory. That is a hollow appreciation.
Yes.
Be like, yeah. I appreciate all that shit. I would like you to give me more, please. I know you've already given. You've decided an amount you're comfortable with just throwing away. And I would like you to do that again because he's talking to the same people. It's not like people watch hour 1 and then an entirely new audience filters in for the next hour. It's all the same people.
Not good. Not good at all. So if we did a good job and you had some fun today, consider throwing in $5 or $10 and we can knock that 45 out. Please, guys.
Please. I've done 2 bags. Don't make me do a third.
Now, we're on our last clip.
Oh, no.
I don't want to say the name of it because it gives away what happens.
Guys, I hope we're able to do this. Let's all hold hands and see if we can get a victory. And by the way, here's the crazy thing. Is like I tried to limit myself on clips because I was like, this is going to take, it always takes us a while to get through.
Mm-hmm.
We could have been here for 5 hours. Like if I had every time he mentions the goal and talks about what a fucking loser he is and all that, we would have been here forever.
Chris with $2 says, unblock now, I'll send the rest. You know what, Chris? You got yourself a fucking deal. YouTube or Rumble?
Someone agitated Aaron enough that Aaron was like, all right, you're blocked. And it's got to be, by the way, Aaron's entire chat is like, oh, you're gay and you're fat or whatever. Like that's what he rereads those all the time. And he's like, oh, come on, guys, why I oughta. You know, like that's the dynamic he has with the chat.
Why I oughta.
Yeah. And so like whatever this guy said must have been bad enough that Aaron was like, that's it. No more. You crossed a line, sir. Until the guy waves a crisp 20 in his face. And Aaron's like, oh my God, clear the deck. You're back in, friend.
Clearly, he's not blocked.
I don't care what you said about my family before.
He's not blocked that hard that he can still contact him during the show.
Yeah, I don't quite get that, but you're right. Yeah. I think he went on to maybe his other account or something. I don't know.
YouTube or Rumble? Hold on a second. Let me go look for boiled brisket. I don't know which platform it's on, but I'll look on both.
That's good. Take valuable show time doing that.
Not I'll do it after. Right
if someone chatted us right now and was like, hey, an account of mine is blocked on Twitter. My bad. You took it the wrong way, whatever. I'd go, oh, okay, after the show, I'll look for it. Send me a message or something. I wouldn't say let's pause for 15 minutes and let's find what is his name? Rocky Burrito? What is it?
That's our guy.
Oh, who's this guy?
I forget. Boiled brisket.
Boiled brisket. Close enough.
I don't even know if we've blocked anyone on this show. Have we?
I certainly haven't, so I hope not.
I haven't either.
Someone doing it without my consent.
5, I'll unblock him. You caught me on a desperate day. Yeah, by the way, we failed. We did fail, by the way. That they hear the music stopping. That's the fail.
A fucking failure.
Let's search by user.
Yeah, I think I'm a this is my fault. I'm sorry, buddy. Aaron, I don't know exactly where it went wrong, but like I feel responsible for this. Like, did I do this to you? I inject you with the desire to beg that you can't now pull out of it and just do a show? From the bottom of my heart, I'm fucking sorry, man. I didn't realize I'm a monster, but like, terror. I scare you. I'm not supposed to affect your soul like a forever on an eternal level.
I'm supposed to be your weapon to scare them into paying you.
That's right.
Okay, so it's not on Rumble, it's on YouTube. They are harder to find on YouTube.
But that won't stop us from doing it right now.
How many has he got blocked that he can't find?
Oh, I think he once said, I always forget the exact phrase. It was like, clear the roads on a day where like people were bringing up April and Nick a lot or something.
Mm-hmm.
He goes, to my moderators, clear the roads.
That's actually funny.
So I think it's quite a lot of people that are blocked.
$20 from Oz for Mayor. Thank you very much. That puts us $20 away from a win.
You just said you lost.
I think it's settings.
Yeah, but losses are never in Steel Toe's world. So like
not a loss till he signs off.
March Madness is going on right now.
Yeah.
And there are a lot of upsets. And it breaks your heart. You're like, oh, these kids had such a great year. And then their hopes are dashed from some no-name school. But with Aaron's rules, they can just keep playing. We'll just keep shooting. And then eventually you'll win.
It's extra time in soccer.
That's exactly what it is. But the extra time is unlimited.
Community moderation. And I got to find boiled brisket. There he is. Boiled brisket. You are unbanned, my friend. 20 bucks. We'll call it a win for the toe.
Oh,
let's see.
Oh.
Reformed Rapscallion says, Chris,
Can you imagine after all that, where you have this day where you've been beaten down to literally say, I do a fucking dog shit show. He said that earlier.
He did.
It's like, I'm a fucking loser. I don't know how much longer I can do this. The evening shows are giving me goal anxiety. I'm a fucking loser. And my time is running out on this. Oh, 20 bucks. We won. Nice. All right. Good job, guys. Good game.
Lying. If Chris comes up with that 20 bucks, I'm going to keep him unbanned. If he does not, I gotta reban him.
You got no choice.
Let's see what happens.
Tough but fair.
Are we finally gonna get that W today?
Come on, get it.
There it is. Chris says, "Here you go."
Yes!
25 guys. Another win for the toe. Thank you. There we go. Thank you, Chris. I had to sell off everything I owned to hit the goal.
We did it.
And I had to go for 5 hours, but we hit it. And I got to be honest, I needed that win today.
Yeah, you sure did, buddy.
I feel like when you go that long and you have all these rules, it's impossible to lose.
We did it.
Yeah.
that would be like the Jim Tomey stream. If Coleman at the end of that was like, nice, I did it.
What, Silvio, or whatever the fuck it was.
He's there for 36 hours. Kirk gave him the name Jim, and he mispronounced the last name. And he was like, nice, I did it.
Yeah.
Oh, Aaron, you're a silly goose. But Aaron, learn from Craig Iron Chefacone.
Yes.
Laugh at this once.
Iron Apron. We got no copyrights.
And by the way, to even compare it to me to this is wrong of me. Like Craig tried something. I think it was a good idea. I hope he keeps trying and keeps growing at it. Like I hope it's a good thing for him. But I made fun of it, and now that's the end of it.
Right.
If Craig sat here and went, you know, Mike, a lot of people really liked it, and I actually think it's a great show, and it's better than this dog shit show, I'd be like, all right, well, we're gonna have to talk about this every week now.
I have to point out.
You know what I mean? Well, now we only cover Very Good Chow because of his reaction. So that's all I'm saying, Aaron. Maybe learn from the great Craig.
We got some super chats here.
What do these people want? Did we hit our goal or what?
We did get the golden shower, it looks like.
Ooh, I'm a greedy boy. Spill it on me, Craig.
Num, I'm thirsty. Druzy Fuss, $5. All this just to reinforce the humiliation fetish theory for Aaron. He's way too into drinking that fake piss. That's true.
Oh, yeah, maybe he likes it. Maybe he likes that we do that. Oh, no. That's a grim realization. Jerking off to this.
Dread Seamus, $2. He should call it drinking up Ricada.
Would get the money flowing.
That's true. Dang Lizard, £5. The toe is competing against the begging monster every show. He's just trying to keep it at bay, and the shower helps in that epic battle. No, the begging monster's gone.
I will admit I don't like piss play, you know? Not really into it, so I guess, yeah, if you tried to get me out, you got me, Aaron. Good job.
Silent Shape, new member. Thanks, fella.
Thank you, buddy.
And lastly, Chris Primer, $5. He should do the show live from a busy intersection. Bring a sign asking oncoming traffic to donate to the goal.
That's a good bit.
That'd be funny.
I like the idea of going up to homeless people and be like, "Oh, what are you doing? A podcast on YouTube? Oh, is this live?" Well, thank you guys. To those of you that super chatted, thank you very much. Very kind of you to support the show. And to those of you that became members today, you can watch BTH tomorrow night. Me, the Tookster, Cardiff, the boys back at it. That should be fun. Cardiff had a medical incident, it seems. I imagine we'll talk about that. I hope he's all right.
A real one, or like he got peeled? Haha.
I hope that's not what it is. I don't like to think of him as such a hack.
Baby carrot is throwing me off.
I was peeled. Oh, he had kidney stones.
Oh, nuts. That sucks.
Yeah, so we're going to hear about that process, I imagine. And all sorts of other... Don't think it's going to all be that sexy. But we're going to have tons of banter for you tomorrow night. That's on all of our Patreons. I posted for my YouTube members. I assume those guys do as well. So if you're a member on... any of those platforms, you get the Monday night streams we've been doing. Also, if you're a member, check out, we watched Whitney Cummings' new special. That's up there. And the next Why Are You Laughing is on the life and career of George Carlin. It was a fun one. It was a long one, too, I think.
It was like an hour 20 or something like that.
Yeah, so we talked about the great George Carlin, and that was a lot of fun. So you get that early if you're a member on Patreon. Go check out Why Are You Laughing. We also did... if you're interested in our old Howard Stern coverage, I asked people what they wanted on Why Are You Laughing? And coincidentally, I had an old bonus episode of Howard Stern to release. And a lot of people were like, I like the Stern and O&A coverage. So go watch that. That's new as well. But check out Why Are You Laughing? Make sure you haven't missed an episode that interests you.
And if you love Stern, immediately following this program is an Unboxing Eric on HACKRIDE.
Oh, they're on right now.
Right after this.
Oh, that's a new... back to their old time, I guess.
Yeah, right. I think the chat's going to go there. I'm not sure. I believe that's what he said. But
well, make sure they thank us.
yeah, make sure they thank us.
Yeah, go check out HACKRIDE and ELECTRA, HackRideStudios.com. Thank you to ELECTRA. That was a very good intro today. I enjoyed that.
That was funny.
Last week, Casey played the wrong intro.
I heard that, yeah.
And she was very butch. She's like, I put a lot of work into it. I was like, I'm sorry, that sucks. And she's like, you think you could just post it in front of one of the other videos? And I'm like, that wouldn't make any fucking sense. It does suck though that ELECTRA puts so much work in. It doesn't get enough credit for it. So go support ELECTRA.
That's right.
It's a big help.
DJElectraFry.com.
Yes. Chimes in with jokes I cannot wrap my head around.
I love every time she speaks.
But aside from that, it does a great deal to help.
It's so funny. Her jokes kill me, actually.
I feel bad because, like, I make fun of her the way I would make fun of you. And I feel like she's like, oh, I fucked up. I'm like, let your hair down, sweetheart.
Cardiff's in the chat saying promote BTH like we haven't already.
I did. Man, the guy's a real taskmaster.
We're at the beginning and at the end.
He pissed out rocks, and we're going to hear about it. All right? Is that what you want?
Yeah. Delta in the chat says, ELECTRA is funny as fuck. She very much is.
There you go. Shout out to DJ ELECTRA and the gentleman she does a show with.
That's right.
That is right. Oh, and seriously, the real reason we're here today. Go to verygoodshow.org.
Yeah,
watch Very Good Chow. What's the matter with you?
What?
Why do you hesitate?
I don't like promoting myself.
Oh, he's so cool. That's what's gonna get everyone on his side. Man, that Craig's so cool. He's like Nick Mullen, you know?
Yeah, that's right. Me and him are the exact same.
So mysterious.
We are the same.
Go check out Very Good Chow. And when did you say another episode's coming out?
The next day or two. I still gotta edit it, and I have to refilm the end.
Okay, well, keep refreshing, I guess, guys.
Yeah, I'll tweet it. @CraigVGS.
Go back every hour and say, "Is it up yet?" I don't know. Anything else?
No, sir.
Well, what a day it's been. Another Sunday in the books.
That's right.
Bye-bye.
And we have a meme transition. Hey, it's Boogie. Sappers through the way, everyone out there.
Now, this is very interesting. Now, really, ladies, if you're listening, and men, and everybody in between.
If I tell you you've got a homicide, buddy, you've got a homicide.
I hope to hear from you soon.
I am proud to own the Trumpy Bear, and I will always be proud to be an American.
Put it in the outro.
Until then, have yourself a great day, and as always,
There's no cum on my mic.
rock on.
Stop the baloney, huh? What kind of statement is that?
I wrote it. One of my favorite players to cover when he was here was Mike Vrabel. Tell me Mike Vrabel's story.
Whatever, dude. I keep it cool at the gym.
Piss on him.
Stop, my belly hurts.
My dad was in the military.
Can you please kindly F off, please? If a person is on a bridge threatening to jump, how do we know that he wants help?
Okay, I hope nothing bad happened.
Money, 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 money. Fuck, please.
Anyway, God bless America.
Put it in the outro.